whatever you doing in your community, whether it's through a 5013C or whether it's through no matter what you doing in your community, all right? We appreciate you for your positive deeds. But when you come on YouTube and try to throw that around, don't nobody give a fuck. Like when you come on YouTube and be on some shit like, I'm out here doing this in the community. Like, here go pictures of me giving out turkeys right here. Here go pictures of me. Look, these were 10 homely brothers. Here go 10 sandwiches. You see me handing each one of them a sandwich. That's 10 pictures. Look, one sandwich, two sandwich. Like these other brothers on YouTube, they just talking. They just up there talking about chakras and spiritual stuff and just all this other stuff, Here go pictures of me. Here we had a peanut butter and jelly drive right here, right? And I was giving out peanut butter PB&Js to everybody that walked up. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, that's when everything you done in the community, now you got niggas like, okay, fuck that shit, man. That's your community anyway. You ain't doing it in mine any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give y'all some free game. Niggas will rock with it. Niggas will be like, right on, man. That's what you doing in your community. That's what's up. But the moment you start throwing that shit up like on some YouTube shit to where, okay, I'm doing this, but everybody else just on YouTube talking. That's what we came to YouTube to do. You came to YouTube to talk about what you doing. Some people's job is actually to talk, counseling, teaching. And to me, that's more beneficial than peanut butter jelly drives, canned good drives. Listen here, man. These little handouts and stuff is good and dandy. They're good and dandy. But the best thing you can hand a nigga is a bag full of game. Hit me, Becky. Y'all gotta quit downplaying this pimping and this game on here, on this internet, cause you having turkey drives and shit. And niggas on YouTube ain't trying to compete with what you're doing in the streets. Niggas on YouTube will quickly say, hey, salute to that brother. He getting busy in the street. But when you niggas come on here and try to flaunt and, hey man, like that's what I was talking about with the Kwame Brown shit. Like, niggas support what you're doing, but don't go to dangling and throwing it, try to make yourself better and all that there, that's when niggas start being like, all right, man, fuck what you doing then. Like I said, that's you doing that shit in your motherfucking area anyway. It ain't in mine. And it may sound fucked up to y'all, but that's how a nigga like me be thinking. I'm sorry. Hey, how y'all doing, my peoples? How y'all doing, sisters?
Peace, bro. Peace.
What's going on? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Rain
Good
rising.
morning.
Good
Rain
morning.
rising.
Good morning.
Expeditious risings.
What's happening? What's happening?
Grand Rising, everybody.
What's
Good-
the vibe?
Good
Sanchez,
morning.
I seen your post and went crazy
Which one?
about King Los.
Oh, okay. You rock with King Los?
And he cold. I have two favorite BC ciphers. One is the 2011 with Slaughterhouse. The other one is with him and Iman and all of them. They killed that. King Los
Yeah.
is cold, bro.
Yeah, King Los is in my life. Hey, a lot of people may beat me up on this. I even told him this, and this ain't no cap. He's in like my top 10, and that's big to say, you know what I'm saying? That's big to say.
But you know what? That's very well deserved because he goes stupid dumb. Like I don't even much understand why he isn't higher than what he is.
You know why? It's cause the battle rap arena, if you ask me. But I like the whole battle rap arena. It's just fucked up that they don't respect battle rappers like that. Cause even Jay-Z and them started off battle rapping and shit. That's what we liked about them. But it's like today, if you a battle rapper, I don't know how the politics of the industry is, but it seemed like they put you like in a little box or something. But King Los has proven he's a fucking lyricist by heart, a writer, a real writer, man, a poet. You know what I'm saying? That's what I
And
like
that's
about it.
weird because battle rap, you gotta have bars, flow, delivery. You gotta come out the dome. It's the atmosphere, like that's to be more respected.
Yeah. Oh, that nigga freestyle off the dome is bananas. That shit sound written. And the nigga go for so long is scary. And look, that's why I said when I look at all the factors of what make a good MC, then people will start saying, okay, I see why you got him in your top 10, you know. But check this
Man,
out. Oh yeah, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say when that BET freestyle came out with him, Iman, Cashstall, Travis Thompson, and all them, I played it so much. My friends was like, "Oh my God, will you please stop playing King Los?" I'm like, man, mind your business.
Hey, Hope Gemini beat me to it. Shout out to Hope Gemini. Yeah, him versus Daylight was crazy. Bars were layered crazy. They don't understand, man. And listen, Daylight was fucking stupid bananas on that. Bro, I'm gonna say this, man. If you follow battle rap, you know I'm not capping when I say Los and Daylight was an epic battle. It ain't been one like that in a while. Come on, man. Whoever saw that, let me know what y'all think in the chat room. To me, it was like one of them classic battle rap moments, man. Like that shit was, listen, you talking about bar for bar and Light was in this bag, man. That shit, bro, and the whole pose, the thumbnail is sick. The whole dual stance. Like, man, look, that shit was epic, man. That shit was fucking epic, bro. That shit was crazy.
Is that the one with like on the thumbnail they both like posing like a versus like a Street Fighter or something?
Yeah, the dual pose.
Yeah, I'm about to check that out. Yeah, I ain't really got a chance to hear a lot of his I guess conscious material, but I think I seen a video of him with Parlay, and I seen one with him with Daylight or whatever. But I'm about to. He was pretty, from what I've heard from him, he pretty straight. So I'm gonna check him out. I know he can rap pretty good.
Yeah, Daylight came with it, but I ain't gonna lie, man. The shit Los so intricate, the crowd don't get it till late. Like, you know what's crazy about about Los? That nigga's so complex that he his own worst enemy. Cause he'll say some shit so fire, they won't get it till later. And they'll be like, oh shit, go back and say that again. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but as opposed to where, some people might try to keep it in a way where the crowd can catch on quick to go and get the wow factor at the end of the punch, like boom. Right? Some of his shit will be a late little response, and that don't really work good for you. But when they finally get that shit, it's like, damn, this nigga deep. But if that wow factor don't come right after the punch, I don't know, it kind of take away a little bit. But to me, that's deep that we don't get it till later. That shit is that deep. And even he was telling the crowd, like, I know, see, y'all gotta catch up. You know what I'm saying? Catch up. That shit is crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Los make me humble myself when it come to that battle rap shit. Niggas like him. Yeah, that whole league though, no cap. But yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say basically like the balls be going over everybody's head. They don't catch on. And I think that's like that because like they kind of dumb down the lyricists. Like it's not a lot of battle rap is not as popular. It's like today, the stuff we used to get hype over when somebody can really sit down and spit bars and you have to really think about what they saying. You know, that was battle rapping. These days, it's like everybody just diss each other over a record and then just wait to see what, you know, what action gonna take place, who's gonna retaliate. And to me, that ain't rap, that garbage.
Yeah.
Yep, when they all sound the same on the same cadence. Because like what Jadakiss did, all of us that love music, that wasn't nothing new to us. I'm glad he did it. But a lot of times it's just da 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 da. They don't be talking about nothing. Like that's not rap. That's just trash, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ruffian, you right. Donda was fucking basura. that
Oh,
motherfucking
I
that
heard it was trash.
that motherfucking Donda album is basura. And that nigga had the nerve to do no artwork. Nigga, you should have did some exquisite artwork for that bullshit, nigga.
Hey, bro, Sanchez.
Yeah, yeah.
Like since you're a composer of beats and all that, like how have you really listened to the Donda? Like how do
I
you
ain't gonna
feel
lie.
about how
I
how he
gotta.
put the beats together?
I ain't gonna lie. I will say this. I can't even cap. I can't. I swear to God. I can't cap,
Put your ear to it. You gotta put your ear to it.
bro. The fucking production is next world shit. No cap. Listen, for any producer, if you study that album, Kanye. One thing about Kanye, he creates what's the future sound. He don't go to what's going. And when you listen to Donda, what I respect about it is he went a whole nother route with the production. And what I mean by that is, let me mute you for a second. If you notice, he didn't use a lot of hi-hats and snares. It's almost like he would make a melody, put a 808 on it, and say, I'm done. No claps, no hi-hats. I'm
Right,
serious.
straight basic.
Just,
Like
yeah,
he did it in
it's
like an
it-
hour.
like a ballad. Like he said, you know what? It's full. I'm gonna just fill in all the frequencies with these two sounds. And he'll have like a melody, and he won't do a lot of drums. It'll be like just a bass drum. And it's at first I'm like, I'm waiting on it to drop. But then when I'm hearing it back, I'm like, okay, now I can really ride to this beat. But then he got these mediocre lyrics that's like I don't know. To me, he didn't ace it with the lyrics. Like the no cap, the production gives off an anthematic ballad type stadium. I'm gonna get like it could have been some epic shit, but you didn't ace it that way lyrically, like how you did with Jesus Walks and all that. Like you missed the mark with you just yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like I feel like he could have did way more. Like imagine if you was like one of those dudes that like your record label say, "Hey yo, we need you to do a feature on Kanye new Donda album," and you hear the beat, you be like, "Man, what the fuck?" You like, you gonna be
I
like,
I
love
"Yo,
mean,
man,"
Kanye though.
you
I
gonna be
I
like,
think
love
"Man,
Kanye
like,"
Kanye.
should be proud of.
you
It.
gonna
The
be like,
champion, the graduation, man, that had to be the best album. He went so hard on that, y'all. Like honestly, I had to
honestly,
skip
my Dark Twisted
every
Fantasy
song.
is a good album too. That might be on it. That might be one of his. Now, what
Like
was the album after that with
because I'm being fair, like ain't nobody expecting you to top your best work, bro. We're not expecting you to go and make another college dropout or no shit like that. We ain't finna expect none of that. Like, but
Like
you,
that
That's
niggas
always
Perry.
my
but
favorite. College
yeah,
Dropout.
Niggas
There's something
Perry.
about Ye.
but we
There's
want,
something about Ye, y'all, that I find so endearing. I don't know why. Like
yeah.
the things that he says and the way all these years, the things that he says, his ups, his downs, and losing his mom. Like it's something about Kanye I just can't give up on. I don't know. Because when he stood up and said George Bush don't care about black people, I damn near passed out.
but that
It's
should
just
be
so
all
much that
psyop though.
he's
That
done
should
for music that it's just like maybe he just wasn't in it, rushing it again like he did the other album. Didn't he rush that little
No,
the
what
They
happened?
respect him, just
What?
don't like put him on the pedestal for it.
Yeah,
Feel me?
yeah. You know Kanye a lyricist, but He kind of went with the more let's go melodic. He had a few punches. I just wasn't impressed with a lot of these guys that we really respected them as guru lyricists, like Jay-Z with the Black Album, the Blueprint and shit. When they come out in these days, it's like they ain't got them same punches and
About LL Cool J. LL Cool J was smacking shit in his time. Nobody talk about LL.
He's ill.
Look, Kanye West, man, it was after he got out that hospital and his hair was blonde when he changed his whole stance. It was like a whole different delivery and a different person. The Kanye that said Bush don't like black people, he been long gone. Once he started getting into that extra realm of money and probably under some different people, he changed his whole stance. But y'all go ahead.
That's when he started getting
true.
stuck with that MK Ultra shit. That's when they started mind controlling him.
Yeah, that album sound like a gospel album too. Like, yeah. But yeah.
Like mind control. Like
this
trying to
nigga
put
got his own religion with the church services and the gospel shit.
Yeah, that nigga tripping, man.
Now I love Jesus is King. Y'all can judge me. Jesus is King go hard.
Jesus
but it's like,
but still,
Jesus is King. That whole album's gospel music. Like the fuck.
Why he promoting this Christ shit so heavy, man?
Yeah, he's like he trying to fit that role of Antichrist. Like he's trying to be the Antichrist.
Yeah, because first it was about Jesus. He was saying himself is like Christ. Now it's like you damn near a Christian pastor that's a rapper.
He the first one that came out with the Jesus chain.
Yeah, Jesus face, yeah.
But that nigga look at himself like the Messiah.
And this
he
nigga
want to be the Antichrist.
And look, and you a follower of Crowley and you OTO. What does this mean? I'm trying to see what kind of Christian mission. I think they trying to Christianize this rap shit because I do hear like what's his name? Chance the Rapper had a gospel feeling type song, and a lot of them.
I want to say Chance did it for Kanye.
Rap is just a trap, honestly.
Yeah,
everybody want to talk about shooting this, that, but yeah, Jesus, this, I love God. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, man, all these, yeah, you know, motherfuckers, rappers got crosses on their forehead and shit like 21 Savage. You know, they promoting the Christianity shit heavy.
I pray to God that
they might as well listen to them pray.
About, bro? Like, y'all
that's
niggas.
How you know Tupac was on that heavy too, though. Because you remember Tupac was one of the first to do that shit when he did that music video, Smile Fuck Me Now. Yeah, you know, he had his
he get a text with a prayer hands on his stomach.
What up, Jimmy J? What's good, Young Q?
Hey, nice talking to you. I've been listening to you for a couple of years, I guess. Started off with Alex Jones, actually, and worked my way up to you, and you're the best, man.
Oh, appreciate that, Jimmy. I'm humbled, man. And thank you for joining. Oh yeah,
I just thought let's try something different today. You know, had a couple of hits off the old what do you call it? That concentrator or whatever. You know? So,
wacky tobacco.
Yeah, wackiest.
Hey, I'll feel bad. I'm gonna have mine in a second.
So do you hear we're going back to the moon in 2024?
Oh,
hey, before we go there,
bullshit.
Wow.
Oh, yo, I gotta ask y'all something too, yo.
Man.
Wow.
You see that video?
Hey, yo, check this out. I just read something.
Is it the Artemis plan? Hold on.
I don't know. They just big commercial and all these smiley people. We're going back to the moon and we're going there to stay.
Yeah, it's called an Artemis program. That's what it's called.
Is that what it is? Oh,
to return to the moon by 2024. You're right.
So what can you tell us about that?
So now I got to do a stream on the Artemis program. This is some crazy shit. Yo, who was trying to get in? I'm gonna go into this as well. Y'all go ahead.
Nah, I was reading something about like now some people is coming up with like chronic stomach pain and throwing up from after smoking weed, like medical getting it from the dispensary. It's like a tainted strand out there, and it's fucking people up.
I read
So
about that
It
like a
be
month
mum shit,
ago.
man.
They went to the
God
emergency room.
damn.
They can't stop throwing up.
And where is this happening at?
I don't know exactly where it was at, but it was I just read the article about it and I'm like, damn, I think in California.
Wow.
Okay, that's too
Nah,
close
yeah, I
to
heard
me
about
right
it.
there.
I
That's
heard
too
about
close
it.
to a
They
nigga.
was trying some stuff and it failed. They's probably trying to do some
I
killer
mean,
with salmonella weed.
We need the name of that strand.
on
So
God,
so
on
we
phone,
can know
we need
not
to
to fuck
ban
with
that
that.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
might have to Google
Hey,
the info.
Is
Google
Hey,
that
it.
I
put
ain't gonna
niggas in
lie
the
though.
dirt
I ain't
perk?
gonna lie though, Sanchez. G, when I was out to Vegas and shit, I went to the dispensaries out there and shit and was copping the weed out there, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, Vegas weed ain't got shit on the shit out here in Chicago. But
Y'all got
this,
dispensaries in the shop?
yeah.
Oh
But
shit, boy, I got to
I'm
come
saying
shop.
even our street. But
I bought
then, but
weed
the
in a
thing
store
was
for the
though,
first time a couple of weeks
hey,
ago.
but this is my theory on that
Hell
though.
yeah.
In my head, I'm thinking maybe Vegas don't want to make their content that high because it being a tourist city, if everybody come there and get put on their ass and stay at home or in the hotel, then they ain't gonna go out and spend money.
Look. I ain't
They
gonna
got
cap y'all.
tourist weed.
I seen somebody posting pictures like they had accounts of people selling weed. But like the weed was literally every color. They had purple, yellow,
Government
orange,
cameras on you
blue,
too, and you're buying it.
green. And when I say green, I mean green, not like bud green. The shit was green, y'all.
Like
He
Like,
said,
glowing
nigga,
green,
Yeah.
like
he
a
said, nigga, that shit was Grinch green,
Yo,
nigga.
green
y'all,
screen.
hey yo,
You're not right.
y'all want to see some funny shit though?
What's
Check
up?
it,
Sure.
damn right.
check it out. We all know what a half moon is, right? But guess what?
No.
Check this out. Watch this shit.
Shit.
This is called a half Earth, my nigga. Watch this shit. Hold up.
Oh shit!
Oh my lord.
They got a crescent Earth. I need the
They got a
crescent Earth.
they got a
Oh,
hey, so
they
now
got a
the Earth
camera
got
taking a
cycles.
picture of another
Bro,
satellite camera.
Now the
They
bro,
Earth
got two
get
got
the
cycles
satellites
fuck,
we
up
didn't
there.
know about.
get the fuck out of here. A half Earth beat. Come on now.
Where the
It is
stars at?
So
Jimmy,
we got
Jimmy,
cycles that
like what
we
I don't
phase
understand
in
is
and phase out.
the sun is bigger than everything, and it's supposed to be shining. Why
Where
it's
the
so
sun
dark?
at?
Why it's so
Yeah, where the
dark?
sun at?
It's dark
and
as
you
shit.
still
Where the
now
sun?
now if the fucking moon phase is coming from the Earth shadow, then the Earth phases coming from the moon shadow, and I still will ask the question from this picture, right? Like, how can a 3D circular moon make that straight line?
A globalist gonna say the corpuscular rays.
quantum physics.
And so the sun must be on the right side, beaming on the Earth from the right, which
Opposite
would mean that's why this thing is casting a shadow to the left. But it wouldn't make no sense because hold on, what did I just do?
You would see some lights from Earth. It like at nighttime, it ain't completely dark. Like you can see the moon still be making shit light. You feel me?
Yeah,
And you see
man.
the city light. It be city lights and shit.
So said the moon has energy. So I mean,
You see, you notice that the Artemis logo looks like a damn Santa Claus hat, shaman hat, you know, and shit.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
ain't Archimedes a motherfucker? Hold on.
This shit here is crazy though. Like, I want y'all to look at this image and say to yourself, 80% of the world believe this shit. And then that's the real thing that make me like, yo, and when I, my mind, with what I know when I look at this shit is laughable, man. But somebody really believe this. Like, most of the world
check-
is crazy, man.
My fault. But look at this, the sand on the moon. That shit look all dark. You look at the moon at night, that shit like white sand up that motherfucker. Like that shit literally like would be like walking on a white sand beach if you was on the surface of the moon. It'd be so bright, the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. So
Yeah.
Apollo and Artemis was brother and sister. It's like the Apollo mission. They about to have the Artemis. Oh
This is
shit!
They had a
crazy,
whole
bro.
cat, the fucking
Whoa,
That's
cap of
crazy.
the millennium,
dude, this shit crazy.
the cap of the century.
This shit is a
Oh,
religion, man. It's a
oh,
fucking religion, bro.
What's that? The dark side of the
I
moon?
can't believe it's
Think,
this many
think.
able-bodied grown folks that really fall for this shit. It's like we really grown and we doing
oh.
this. It's like wow.
They
And
still
you
believe gravity.
and you know why it's a religion? Like, who would give a fuck about going to the moon during this time if it's a so-called pandemic? That's some look, any governments of the world will be like, you know what? Let's cancel that shit for a minute. Like, we
Right.
got a
They
lot
wasting
going
money.
on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, everything's just ridiculous already, you know.
I
Like,
think the volume went
Hey,
off.
I mean, hey, I
Symbolism.
said
Y'all,
that
man,
though. I
family.
said that when they was talking about that. Yeah, let's go check out what Mars is doing when we checking out all these other worlds. I'm like, nigga, you ain't even cleaned up fucking Earth, and you trying to go clean up Mars? It's like, come on, dog. During the
they don't even
pandemic,
they
and
don't
then they
even
talking
care
about
how
So I'm in
wacky it sounds
Louisiana.
million.
anymore.
Hold on.
Supposedly we got hit by a hurricane. My
Then and
nigga,
then
it's dry as dirt out here. Dry as
I'm
dirt, hot
crying.
as fuck. But we got hit by a hurricane that was made. Yeah, I said it. Fuck,
They
man.
said, nigga, you gonna get hit with whatever we say you got hit with.
Nigga, we
You
about
better
to send that
agree.
bitch right back. You send that bitch to the home of voodoo. It's coming right back to you.
Hey, y'all listen. Let's be one at a time. Check this out. Everywhere these black folks are, like Haitians, the Creole people in Louisiana, is something. I don't know. It's like something about the voodoo. I don't know what they beef is with the voodoo people, but it's like goddamn
They wake up demons.
yeah, New Orleans and Haiti and all them. Every couple of decades around the same time, they always get hit like this, man.
Yeah.
I think they never got over losing to Haiti when Haiti fought off that revolution and shit.
Yeah, you
Man,
might
why
be
the hell they
Can
gotta
you guys
put
hear
it
me?
on us?
Can you guys hear me?
I mean, look, we already got contraband days praising this nigga John Lafitte for
Is my
bringing
mic
slaves
on,
over.
guys? Can you guys
Yeah,
confirm that my mic is on?
What's good, Ross? How you doing?
Oh, my bad. No, I wanted
you
to talk
good.
about Haiti because with the Haiti, a lot of people don't understand that the United States State Department and the Department of Agriculture owns an island in Haiti called Caracol, Cacaro, Caracol, and the United States owns that island. We found 3 different minerals, and we found oil in that island. We're pumping oil right now from that island. That also could be the reason why there's a lot of earthquakes because of fracking that is going on in Haiti. But they're not gonna let y'all know that.
And to back up what you're saying, my brother, to back up what you're saying, I did a video exposing how these petroleum owners will have their own yachts that will dig petroleum off of the island. Like for example, Puerto Rico. They say Puerto Rico don't have no petroleum, and why there is petroleum pumps all over the island if there's no petroleum there.
They say that the same tectonic plate that is on Venezuela is connected to the Caribbean. So that's why, like, when they pump in oil, they pump it from the same ground. It's just a little bit further out. But Haiti is rich in minerals. It's just that the government, they always put fake governments in their governments, you know, that they're willing to do whatever America wants. But in reality, they're rich in a lot of minerals.
Yep, and they covering shit up, man. That Puerto Rico got a bunch of resources. You don't really hear about Puerto Rico resources. You hear about Puerto Rico resource. You know what I'm saying? You hear about vacationing. Everybody want to go vacation, but why Dr. Shay went to Puerto Rico and didn't vacation?
The problem with Puerto Rico is that Puerto Rico became Cuba. because Cuba used to be Las Vegas for the United States, but after Kennedy didn't bomb Cuba and the mafia felt betrayed by Kennedy, everything moved to Puerto Rico. For example, Bacardi is not from Puerto Rico. Bacardi is from Cuba. Salsa is not from Puerto Rico. It's from Cuba. You know, a lot of things came from Cuba because America was in Cuba. But then after Cuba was not an ally, Puerto Rico became that. So we use Vieques as a military zone. So a lot of people think Puerto Rico. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You right. Go ahead.
No, because a lot of people think we have Puerto Rico as they're an ally. Puerto Rico is nothing but a military base. That's what they are. That's what they always been. You know, sadly, the United States never cared for the people in there. In reality, they want to depopulate Puerto Rico and make it like, you understand, make it like Disney World in a sense. But the people there are still
and make it like an American state. You mean
hey,
like a state of America?
What's good, Big Dread? How you doing, man? Good morning.
Good. What's good with you, brother?
What's good, my brother? Welcome.
The crazy thing is Puerto Rico already Disneyland. That's the crazy thing about it. They already make it that. You know what I mean? Like I said, Dr. Sebi didn't went to Puerto Rico to no vacation. He went up to the mountains because he knew there were alkaline waters up there. You hear me? And he knew this because his mom, you know what I'm saying, was from Center America. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if everybody in Central America know Puerto Rico have a lot of resources, and they hiding these resources from the world so they can use them for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's not only Puerto Rico, because I don't think Puerto Rico is any special than other islands. But I'm just saying, if they doing that to Puerto Rico, what makes you think there is no other islands hidden with resources that we don't know about? You know what I mean?
I mean, look at Africa, but I mean, that's been exploited for so long. To be honest with you,
the world been exploited. Yeah.
Blood Diamond, one of my favorite movies, though. But a lot of people haven't seen Blood Diamond. They didn't realize what the hell was going on down there.
I mean, shit, they don't even explore all of the shit that's going on and that they got in the Grand Canyon. Not only the tribes and peoples that's still there that they don't talk about, but just the resources there.
They said they found Egyptian hieroglyphs in the Grand Canyon.
So y'all think? Let me ask y'all this shit real quick, man. You know, it's a whole. I ain't gonna ask you that. I was finna say there is a whole isolated tribe living in the Grand Canyon. They're a couple thousand, but they isolated from America, even though they in America. Now you can explore the entire Grand Canyon and never find them. They're so secret through the canyon. The Grand Canyon is big as fuck, by the way, and this tribe, the way they civilization is, and the way it is, the average person will never find it, even if they explored the whole Grand Canyon. But they did allow for one, what it's called, journalists to do a whatchamacall in there, a little documentary and shit. But yeah, it's crazy.
Yo,
man.
speaking of like isolated peoples and stuff like that, and so I was researching some shit, and like I was listening to Dan Calloway and stuff like that. He thinks that the way to get out of this mind control, the system that's set up, is to segregate again. And you think about it, like the Amish, they pretty much segregated. And you know, do you see any Amish people in jail? No. Do you see any Amish people like dying from drug addiction and shit? No. Do you see any like you know what I'm saying? Are they affected by coronavirus? You see any Amish people with, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit crazy, yo.
Quakers though? That's what I gotta ask. Amish Quakers?
Yeah, the Amish are like Mormons, Quakers, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't gotta worry about shit. They're literally protected by the forces, not by anything else.
Oh
They're
yeah.
not gonna let anything happen to these Amish motherfuckers. They
I,
preserve
al-
them.
I I always think that like within society, like you say, there's cultures that are allowed for because yesterday I was watching, it was the end of the war in Afghanistan, for example, right? And they were
Mhm.
talking about how the Taliban don't allow women to have certain rights, right? And then the lady was like, they don't even allow women to watch TV. And it looked crazy on TV, right? But then if you go to Brooklyn, the Orthodox Jews don't let their kids watch TV. I remember seeing them. They don't even
They segregated too. I was about
they're
to mention the
segregated.
Jews.
They
They
don't watch.
segregated,
When
yo.
they look at us like I'll be, so
Yeah.
so
No,
so don't try to act like their societies like the Amish, like the Orthodox Jews that have their
hey,
own laws. I used to work in catering.
hey,
Yo,
I don't think
the men's menu, Bro Sanchez, was 2 pages long. The women's menu was 3 items: filter fish, some white fish, and some other stuff. 3 things. The men eat with the men. The women eat on the other side with the little girls.
yeah,
Like,
and I think the
Oh,
brother, I don't think segregation is a accurate word. I don't think the Jews segregated, and I don't think the Amish segregated. I was just in Utah, and I saw a Amish family walking out the same grocery store as everyone else. What is actually segregation in this sense? Because segregation back then was literally segregation. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? These folks got their own sovereign land, but they still assimilated within this culture. Jews still, their children still go to the theater, wear Jordans, when they play the hoops or whatever. I mean, they still uh do the same
they're
shit
being
we do.
preserved.
They're
Nah,
assimilated
nah,
within
no,
the
they don't.
same.
They have a show about that,
Listen,
the
listen,
younger
They're
kids.
listen,
being
listen. Check,
preserved. I'm
check,
telling
check,
you.
check this out. You can't tell me I'm wrong because check it out,
I
right?
mean, they can, of course, like even back in times in the segregated South, you know what I'm
I'm,
saying?
I'm,
Like
I'm
you could go in certain places, like black people could go in certain places, you just gotta go in different entrance. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you can still go to the same places and shit. It was just like
Y'all
you go
using
through a different
segregation
door.
like
No, they
separation,
could.
that
like
see
division,
the
basically.
thing is this right here.
It's different when the
It,
sign say white only, my nigga.
yeah, that's all I'm saying. It ain't like that today. That's it. You can't
Well, it's I'm saying
can't compare segregation. You can't. That's a big word because like I'm from Bama, bro. Like I know what segregation is. It ain't what you saying today. I like this shit here is integration like a motherfucker. Like the Jews
Damn
the
you
near
Amish
talking
pressure.
about,
definitely not integrated, yo. They
huh?
not integrated with us.
Let,
The
yeah, let,
Amish
let,
They
not
still
yeah,
have
integrated with
yeah,
sundown
us.
towns. Like,
y'all, we gotta go one at a time, like, and let me and the brother spar. But King Grow, you gotta let me finish. The Amish are integrated because what do you mean by segregated? If they ain't integrated within us, they wouldn't be assimilated in no parts of this society, though, right?
I mean, they really only have their own. They conduct business by pretty much to themselves.
bro,
I
they
mean, you
use
probably
our
got
roads.
some.
They use our roads. Just by that, they're using our technology.
Hold on.
I'm
Let
sorry,
me let
bro.
me talk to the brother a minute. Go ahead, man.
There are some Amish people that only do business with Amish people. Only like they don't have to abide by none of the laws that we abide by. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a whole separate, isolated, segregated way of life. You feel me?
They
Of course, you
gotta
got little
abide
people
by the
that wanna.
law. They gotta abide by the laws we abide by too. But go
No,
ahead.
they
Look,
don't.
I don't know
No,
if
they
y'all
Brother,
don't.
seen
brother,
the
you
Discovery
sound
Channel.
crazy if you think a Amish person can get away with murder. You sound crazy if you think a
So you don't
Amish
think none
person
of them
can
Amish people
rob
never
a
kill
store.
nobody?
If you don't,
Bruh, they got
bro,
a
are you
whole
tripping?
show called Amish Mafia, bruh.
Hold
If you
on,
ain't
man,
never
because
seen
I keep telling y'all to listen, let me and the brother Bill a minute because I don't want to make it like I'm ganging up on him. I'm just trying to, just for like two minutes, I swear, and I'm gonna yield it back. I know about the Amish show, but I don't want to base my argument points off the show because I go to Utah and I see Amish people, and they just on their own land. They got their own dress code and spiritual laws and customs, but they still under the same law we're under. Like, to think that an Amish person can commit murder and get away with it like you're saying, that's when I'm gonna just stop debating you and be like, okay, you win, bro. Like, the people already know that's
I've never
just
seen
ridiculous.
an Amish dude in jail. You ever seen an Amish dude in handcuffs? You ever seen an Amish
You
dude
know
even
why?
get questioned by
You know why?
police?
You know
ever
why?
even seen him get
You know
questioned by
why?
police?
You know why?
No.
You know why? You know why? Because Amish people don't break the law. Amish people are some of the most upstanding.
You don't know what they do.
Brother,
They
let me. Yes, I
isolated.
do.
You don't know
Yes,
what
I
they
do.
do.
I know what they do. Yes, I do. One thing I know about the Amish communities, they have a very strict behavior system, to where the way they act, they ain't doing shit to go to jail. Like, it's really strict. It's so devout.
Motherfuckers be
It's
fucking 15-year-old girls and shit,
but
man.
that
You
ain't
talking about they ain't breaking the law.
bro, that's not breaking the law, dude. That's
And the cops know it and don't do nothing about it.
You keep interrupting me and you sound idiotic. Just
Well,
cause you
Amish people
yelling,
have been to
just
jail.
cause you
I just
yell, and here goes somebody else cutting in again. I can't do it. It's too early, man. Just come on, y'all. Work with me. This emotional shit in the morning, bro. Come on, relax, man. Like, your emotions ain't gonna make you win this debate. The legal age is 15, whether you like it or not. I don't like it, but if it was against the law, they'll be in jail, bro.
The legal age is 15.
Yeah, you must don't know the goddamn. That's your problem. That's your motherfucking problem right there. And
So
you
hold
said
up.
it like
What's
you
the
don't know
legal
either.
age is 15?
And even 12 years old in some places. Wow, he just now finding this out, y'all. Y'all, I just taught him something.
In Utah?
Hey, y'all, hold up. Now, admit that I just taught you something. Just go on, give me props real quick. Cool.
Did Brother Polite teach that them? Fuck, I'm stupid. Let me shut up, bro.
Like, that's what I was just debating about, how sick the laws is because pedophiles in power.
Yeah, but when it comes to the whole murder thing, like, y'all gotta remember, these niggas don't have the same motives to do the shit, the type of crimes that we do, because the same problems ain't occurring in the environment, nigga. It's like the reason you would kill somebody based on the stress you under for the reasons, they ain't even dealing with that shit. They ain't even worried about the same type of issues, nigga. Like, you talking about motherfuckers who live off the land and shit like that and self-sufficient. So poverty ain't even a thing for them. Nigga, poverty is what causes the majority of crime in the fucking United States, as far as in the neighborhoods. But it's just like, at the end of the day, y'all got to look at that. Some Amish motherfuckers ain't worried about that. When you self-sufficient, you ain't worried about another motherfucker taking care of you, so you ain't got to take from another individual. Everybody ain't stressed out to the point where, now I got to go get down on this nigga in order to, stay afloat.
Nigga came on my farm, nigga took my buggy wheel, now I gotta go ride on them, get the horses. Like, nah, man, these niggas
Right.
ain't right.
You don't see these niggas talking about, when the last time you heard in the news it was an Amish drive-by. These niggas caught the ops on the
spinning the field.
stagecoach.
Them niggas out there spinning the field, y'all.
Yeah,
Come on.
we spinning the field on the wagon and shit. Like, nah, come on, man.
Just because you don't hear it don't mean it don't happen, man.
Oh,
nigga,
you know what? You know what? Let me make a
fucking crazier
correction.
shit makes the news.
Let me make a correction. It's 16, not 15, but either way it's still young. But yeah, y'all go ahead.
And that's certain states, though. That's certain states.
It's
Amish people in every fucking state,
it's
yo.
16 in Utah.
Oh, I know. Oh, they all throughout. I know they all throughout Ohio, Pennsylvania, somewhere across the Midwest.
But here's what you're not realizing. If the average age of consent in America is 16 years old, then what you're not realizing is that America is an Amish community.
Man, this nigga's going to jail for touching 16-year-olds. You talking about?
This is how it get chaotic. Two men are arguing. I know y'all want to get it in, but I got to make my own rebuttal to that. Let me do it, right? Here's what he's not realizing. The men who going to jail for touching 16-year-olds, they're doing it in states where the age of consent is 18. It's some dudes smoking blunt somewhere, bro, and they getting locked up. I can walk outside and smoke my blunt, bro. It's legal in my state. It's all about the law in your state. You feel me?
Like, I can't smoke Blue Lotus in Louisiana, but everybody else be blowing down, and I'm like, I can't even find this shit. Everything's crazy when you switch different states, different countries. Nothing is the same everywhere, but they all got almost the same type
Come
of
to
system.
Cali, bro.
Like,
Come to Cali.
or just how like Vegas,
those corporations
they mean what
that
they
don't
say
work
when
for
it
you.
come to tax. Like when you pay for something in Vegas, if that shit say 83 cents, that shit 83 cent, motherfucker gonna give you back all that. I'm like, different vibe.
Now too, we gotta take in consideration that there is emancipation too. So you don't know if them niggas is going and emancipate the motherfucker, the 15-year-old, and that become legal. That shit happens.
Let me show you about this article about these Amish people that shaved their head and got convicted of hate crimes or something. It says 16 members of a breakaway Amish set were convicted of hate crimes in Ohio on Thursday. This was a couple years ago.
That article,
2012.
That article debunks you. You know that, right?
No, I'm trying to see what they actually did and what they got sentenced and all that. Because they could have been killing motherfuckers and got away with it. I don't. You gotta let's read it.
But they not Amish. You see what I'm saying? They not Amish at that point.
It said a breakaway. They was a breakaway
Exactly.
Amish set.
If them niggas is broken
Breakaway,
away,
they
them
got-
niggas ain't with us.
in there.
What about a breakaway? Is because when they turn 15 or they turn a certain age, they get introduced to the world. So I actually had a joke about this because during the George Floyd riots and shit like that, there was Amish people singing to black people outside, and I was like, oh, it's messed up that they let them out on the worst day to come out, you know, because like they allowed the teenagers to go out, see the world, go in a party, and see if they like it, they get to go out, but they have to leave their mom, their family. And that's a harsh reality for them, you know, because you got to leave everything and you can't just come back and be like, oh, I'm in New York. And no, you can't go back to the house at all.
So these motherfuckers do gotta go by the laws of the state.
Everybody does.
Not everybody.
Unless you like a tribe that's secluded, then you ain't got to deal with nothing except for your people. If you got a government or anything controlling you or over your head, pretty sure it's gonna be the same, but not the same.
More so though.
The only secluded people I know is the ones that's off of that island that will kill you if you try to mess with them. No cameras, no visitors. Y'all know who I'm talking about? They killed that.
Well, that's because
that
they're not
evangelist.
vaccinated to anything. The Senegalese.
Yeah,
That's by
them.
India.
Ooh.
That's an Indian
I watched a
island.
documentary on them. I was like, ooh, they don't play no games. Leave them alone.
They supposedly killed that guy that was supposed to that was gonna pray the Lord of Jesus.
Our people. But no, we just giving our people away to them. We should be the same way.
And that was his own fault. All these years, it's not a hidden secret that the people mind their business and they don't like to be bothered. Everyone's known that for years. You want to take yourself over there trying to be Mary Poppins? God bless his soul, but everyone else know better. Leave them people be.
They say he got killed by like 40 spears.
I feel like it was once probably other tribes and other places that they probably fucked with that got conquered, and because they got conquered and they got word, they don't fuck with nobody outside no more. They like, you know what I'm saying? At this point, we keeping that shit exclusively inclusive. We day one. Ain't no new niggas.
They get sick if we actually like.
Hey, hold on, not to cut you off, bro, but that's funny that the Senegalese actually started no new niggas over here.
I'm done.
No new niggas over here. They like
don't judge me for laughing, but it's serious. It's like I don't know if they're well, they can't be scared because they throw spears and they kill people. but they've been secluded for so long. It's like, and people want to know so bad, but it ain't happening. They might as well just leave
Because
it
it's like that's the
alone.
biggest example of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
We
They
just
don't
want a
want help,
Netflix
nigga. Don't help
documentary.
me
We
out.
just want
Like
something.
So y'all want to check this out about the Amish people real quick, man. I was just reading some shit. Hold on, let me pull this up. Cause I was like, these Amish people, there's some type of Jews. They seem like Puritan Jews. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to figure out. And then it led me to this guy. The Amish get their name from a dude named Jacob Amon. Jacob was a big figure in the Bible. And see, when we say Amon, that's an Egyptian god, and that's Amen. And that's what we say at the end of our prayers. So these Amish people worship Amen, but whoever this dude Jacob Amon is, he was a dude, I guess named after Amen. That's crazy. And then look,
Name is Amma.
the crazy thing, no, Amen, like Amen at the end of your prayer, the God Amun or Ammon. Yeah, so like that's where they get the word Amish from, Ammon. And like they got everybody saying that shit at the end of their prayer. If you look at Amish people, they're just Jews. I call them
yeah, the hat is a
Puritan.
giveaway.
I
Showing
call them Puritan Jews because they are a form of Jews that practice like a very strict form of Judaism, like a cultic form, but I think they're hidden powers, like for real. They're a lot of the hidden powers and shit.
Amen, and it's Amma, like Mama Amma. I didn't realize that until you pulled.
Yo, I didn't even realize that shit, but that shit makes a lot of sense because I always wonder why they always dress the same, like with the black, all black,
Yeah,
right.
man,
Only
with the
difference is they
beards
look
and
more
shit.
like.
With the
I
top
feel like
hat.
the
It's
only
very
difference is the
similar.
Amish try to look
crazy.
more like working class Jews.
And the correlation
witches.
of inbreeding. The correlation of inbreeding because they both have inbreeding. In Brooklyn, inbreeding is very common in the Jewish community.
Witches.
In Amish, inbreeding is also very common.
Working
Really?
class Jews. Like that.
I thought they had a big community. They really be inbreeding like that?
Hell yeah.
Folks said
Yeah.
they be on that. They ass be bootying up with cousin Judy. They
It's
brothers.
not like people want to join their club. They
And
gotta
you-
be born from the
And
same,
I noticed that like the hand on the chin is something they do. Like this dude Jacob Amon, how he got his hand on his chin, and I was looking over here at like I guess that's something they do, like in honor of him or some shit. Like I don't know, but I would just find it crazy that a lot of them doing this in these photos.
I'll be like,
Everybody
hey, that
got
nigga's a plagiarist. That came from goddamn Confucius. Now I'm just kidding.
Well,
And
no,
see, bro, Sanchez be telling the truth all the time, especially about the West Coast, because I lived in Vegas and California. As far as like the Mormon Church and Amish people and that kind of life, especially in Utah, you see it so much. It's just on that side. You know what I'm saying? Especially the LDS people, because that's where it started. So you see a lot of stuff that bro Sanchez telling y'all. He
Now,
telling
no
y'all.
bullshit. Like they out here in Illinois too. So like sometimes I see them when I go to the zoo and shit with their whole
Yeah,
family.
they out in
Sometimes-
Pennsylvania every time I see them too.
Yeah, I be like sometimes they be walking barefoot and shit. I be like, couldn't be me, but I feel you though.
They got a good
And then
ass
they
breakfast
nice.
buffet.
And they be nice too.
Oh no,
First time
they
I
some
actually
nice.
seen
Yeah,
an
they nice
Amish person,
individuals.
I was like trying not to stare at them because I've never seen them like in real life, all dressed up, and they were kind and sweet. And I was like, they
They
Amish
smell
people.
like shit.
I'm like,
Well,
y'all make
hey,
y'all own clothes, huh? I respect that.
we all need to make our
Oh,
own clothes,
damn.
soap. Well, not clothes, but we can make our own soap and washing powder and
He
table.
said, "Nigga, I'm
Put
rocking some exclusive linens from my mama. Fuck is you talking about from grandma?"
already.
Boy, you better go up to that rose bush and rub some lemons on that arm or some shit, man.
And you know
Goddamn.
what? That's the reason why other countries got all this money to spread around, and we spend it on Jordans, and they making their own soap and clothes. Amen.
Churning butter, making their own milk. They be doing it, y'all. Oh,
Nah,
sorry.
they be selling what's that thing you use for the winter?
So let's shift gears a little bit. And talk about some other shit though, real quick.
Hey yo, you think? My
Yeah.
bad.
What I think?
You think movies could be like a representation of like some real shit? Like honestly, I don't think all movies is fake. Well, I mean, I know they say all movies ain't fake, but I think all movies have an element of realness to it. You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on, wait. Can I say one thing? I was just
Like
watching
far as like
the last one, and this is the same thing another person said. If I'm not mistaken, it probably was. Dog, this is like deja vu moment right here.
what?
And I think I already know what the answer is gonna be. We'll continue. Like if you go back and watch the last live, it's the
He was
exact
just
same
talking about that. I
thing.
watched it too.
Exactly. I just got done hearing it. I'm like, wait,
Wait, watch what movie?
You talking about
no.
Bro
Nah, just like
Sanchez?
motherfuckers talking about how movies is real, man, or they like
And
people
it tell
think a
more
fictional
truth than
movie
the
is
news.
fake, but nah, movies
I
be
mean,
real,
let's
man.
look at where it comes from. It's Hollywood. This is about illusion, casting spells, and tricking the mind and shit. So
The
it's like,
Hollywood.
right?
I have a question.
It's like a way to cleanse my hands. If I'm Freemasonry and I'm doing all of this shit or whoever
Y'all
else,
gonna let her get a question? Ladies,
yeah,
No,
go
it's
man,
ahead.
okay. It's okay.
ladies.
He was
It's
explaining
okay.
something though.
They be like, no, it's okay because they be like, you cat food ladies and all that. I just trying to cut in. I have a question for people that are like 30 and over, and it's real serious. Did anybody watch Candyman?
No, but
None
the
of us
old
older
one,
people.
the old
The
one,
new
I'm
one.
almost.
Not
Yeah.
the
Finna say
old
I
one.
ain't see it yet, but I'm almost 30. I ain't make it yet.
I was laughing. Somebody made a post. I just wanted y'all to laugh a little bit. Talking about why you
Oh,
bringing up Candyman for all
I
the older people. We don't want to. We didn't watch the first one. We don't fool with Candyman. Y'all quit calling him. And I was like, this is why all the people that's over 30. Y'all should have left Candyman alone. Y'all always want to remake something. I said I'm not going to watch it. It was just a joke,
Hey,
y'all.
they got y'all. They got the older folks acting like how the cops used to act in the Freddy Krueger movies. They used to tell the kids and shit. Yeah, we don't say his name around here. Like motherfuckers, whole just didn't mention this nigga. But I ain't gonna start, bro.
You
Sanchez,
may
G.
have your ass
I
like
got a
Blood
little.
Terry in the
I
house,
got a little
boy.
thing for you, bro, right now. I need you to answer me this question, bro. And it ain't even a deep question, but it's just about one of the streams that you did that I don't see no more. It's not on the goddamn, it's not on YouTube, nor it's not on your website. The stream where you went in on Umar ass on the goddamn Breakfast Club interview. What the fuck happened to that? Nigga, I've been trying to go back and
it's
live for so
private.
many days
He put
now.
that bit down.
Oh, nigga, if I gotta pay for it or whatever, let me know. Figure it out. I'm like, nigga, I have to get that
That's
smoke.
too funny.
I'm on that with you.
I might restream it one day. Yeah, I might restream that shit or whatever. Yeah.
That shit had me laughing off my ass, bro. But it's like it was so much truth dropped in the shit. That's what makes the
Yeah.
shit so classic. Cause it's
I
like
have to.
niggas be dropping the truth at the same time as dog walking a motherfucker. And it's
Yeah,
like, well, shit. If the shoe fit,
yeah, man. I might restream it. Adrian just hopped on. What's good, my brother?
Mama's son, what's happening, my brother? How we doing, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. What's the talk of YouTube? What they talking about on YouTube right now, man? I know the
You know what?
polite shit, but that's
Fat Joe
old.
having
What
paperwork.
about
They
what
going
about that
ham on
Marshall
Pharaoh.
bullshit going on?
Hey,
What's
bro,
going on with this nigga
Mhm.
Marshall?
it's crazy, right? Because I've had enough of that brother polite bull crap. I'm so far ahead of that now, and I need some of that
Right.
flat
Yeah,
flat earth
that's it.
shit, right?
Yo, yeah, that's what oh, brother, I thought that's what I've been giving you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's what
yeah,
I've been
my nigga.
giving you. You ain't heard me talk about no polite shit, brother, in a
No, sir.
good
No,
while
sir.
here. Ever since I broke the shit, and when it first came out, or when I broke it on the channel, I said what I had to say and went on. See, that's like the Kwame thing too. Said what I had to say, supported the man, welcomed him in, and moved on. Anytime he bring up something I may disagree with, I do that and move on. I don't be too consistent when it come to other men. Just like the brother asked me what I do with the Umar video. I said what I had to say and I moved on. I took it down. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. Hey, but bro, do you know what? I mean, I don't really want to steer the subject somewhere, but can you remember the other day, right, when we was talking about the Zeppelins and the aircrafts and all that stuff, right? And the Wright brothers and everything. Do you remember that stream?
Yeah.
Cool. One thing that stuck out to me about that stream that kind of, well, I don't know whether it went over your head, but no one really pointed it out, right? Cool. You know, like, how can I put it? An airport, right? Why is it called an airport, but it's not in the air?
Wow, brother. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Come
Why
on,
it's a
brother.
catfish?
Oh, man.
Come on, my brother.
Joke, good.
I mean,
Hey, I used to ask the same question about a bulldog.
This nigga woke me up in the morning. My brain just woke up out of that question.
What about a seahorse?
I woke up.
A jellyfish?
What's
It's
we
called
gonna
love.
play these games, damn it. We all got some.
Can't sit on it unless I'm in love.
I can't even play with y'all, man. It's too early.
This nigga wildin'. This nigga really stopped the whole joke for that. This nigga's a savage.
Lord, I can't breathe.
I want to hear the answer though.
To the
I don't know.
airport.
Hold on. You know what?
Why is the driveway a driveway if you park in it, and a parking lot is a parking lot if you drive in it?
Or just
Type of
like
shit.
the fact that an airplane is called an airplane. Like if a plane is what we know to be the ground or the flat plane,
I mean, it's a plane. That's why you circumnavigate the plane. Plane.
what I'm trying to say is, right,
That makes sense.
a port is where you rest, where you keep something, right? Like a ship would dock at the port in the ship, right? It's where it's where it stays. But for it to be called an airport instead of a ground port, you know, so it brings me back around to that question when we was talking about the blimps and stuff. Do you think the original airports was in the air, you know, where they get stationary and then let people on and off?
Okay, that actually kind of makes sense. I ain't gonna laugh.
That's what I'm trying to get to. You understand?
Yeah, I feel you. Let me say, like, I think it was more like the storage of where they're keeping the airplanes. That's why they call it the airport, because they're docking the planes at the port. It's just like calling a shipping container cargo and calling something that you would drive shipment. It's the
At
same.
this point, G, at this point, I'm just rolling at this nigga Adrian because this nigga sound like he can give your ass a hell of a mission briefing. Like this nigga sound like he can give out some goddamn Mission Impossible orders while you on the walkie-talkie trying to complete your shit. It's a British accent for me, G.
Government. He too cold.
Your ass better get into voice acting or something, dog.
This nigga said, why
Like I got you, brother. Go down that hallway, make a left, and you'll be right there.
Right there.
All seriousness, no. Don't
Bro,
man.
what's funny is that I think that he wants the whole airport to go in the air with the plane.
Yeah.
He doesn't want just the plane to go. He wants the airport.
The whole airport, like just like putting balloons around it.
He wants JFK to go to the war, yeah.
And that's the best thing. And that's the best thing to do.
Oh, that was amazing.
The closest thing to an airport I can think of is like aircraft fueling in the air. That's the closest thing to an airport in the air I could think of. That's like taking a dock
Can't.
and you putting that bitch in the middle of the sea for the boats. But how you?
Q. Speaking of Umar Johnson, did you see the video when he had the $2 for $1? When he had the $2 for $1 little cigars, them little game tobacco, and he was blowing them to the spirits. He was blowing smoke to the spirits. Did you see that shit, bro?
Hell no, dude. You gotta make
That
them
just
videos
sound
Oh
funny.
fast,
man,
G.
my
Stop.
nigga.
This
That just
nigga
That
sound
shit's
funny.
singing
so
material.
motherfucking funny, bro.
So you
Oh
definitely gotta
man.
bring that shit up, G.
That
Comedy consciousness, bro, Sanchez. That shit was
man, that
funny,
nigga
bro.
said, and I'm just blowing a little smoke for the spirits on the sacred FDMG rock and the sacred
Oh
FDM
no.
trees. And that nigga was inhaling a little smoke for Ogun.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't
Bro,
even be around
bro,
that
that
type of
shit was
nigga.
funny than a
Like,
motherfucker, bro.
gee, this nigga
That nigga,
hilarious. The
Shut
tone
the
of
whole
voice he be
screen
talking
down.
to. Or like, gee, I be
oh,
rolling when I be seeing them memes on Facebook type shit where it be like, it'll have a Chinese kid that's running in the goddamn track meet for Kenya. Like, it'll be a Chinese kid with the Kenyan tag on his shirt, and then it'll have Umar just looking on the other side of the picture like he finna say something. I'm like, gee, these niggas be having me rolling. Cause this nigga sure do be trying to stick his nose in any and everything Pan African.
That shit crazy, bro. I be seeing like that comedy consciousness, bro. I be rolling out with him, bro. Where
yeah, man.
he be like one on his life. Somebody asked him why the school wasn't done, and the nigga say because you ain't because you ain't donating, brother. I said, bro, this nigga is bold, bruh.
Gee, the fact that he be on this and I'm rolling that Lord Jamar tried to call this shit out and people and see it after that. Like you said, brother, like, I mean, if you just need some help to get it along, I mean, I know some people. Nah, I don't want no help from your people. We're getting along just fine, brother. What you mean we getting along just fine? Nigga, ain't no school built. Or ain't no, you like Bro Sanchez said, the
Hold
funniest
on, get
thing
along.
about it was, you mean to tell me you niggas is waiting on electrical work? That's what's the
Oh
hold
yeah,
up? Electrical work? That
It's
shit.
your
Lord
brother.
Jamar got him.
He
Yeah.
gonna consciousness have
Y'all better get up off of Infantunde, man. Get up off of Infantunde, man. Real talk, bro. Y'all can leave
Yeah, Jaffy
Infantunde
Joppa.
alone.
Jaffy Joppa ass.
Donations.
Hey,
Donations.
y'all can
Donations.
leave $2 for $1 Tunde alone, nigga.
Boy, just trying to get his royal penis clean.
yeah,
Oh
so
god, this nigga.
He had some white
he
eyes. He
was
had
like,
some
I'm
white
about to
eyes
eat a
on.
Marcus Garvey burger, and then one of his niggas say, ain't no Marcus Garvey burger. He looked at him like, shut the fuck up.
I'm crying.
Marcus Garvey burger. Oh, shit.
Hey, bro, all them be finessing for real, man.
Bet them
Hey,
bitches
G,
come
hey,
out of the room.
hey, I had y'all rolling at another one y'all ain't heard in a while. Cause like I said, y'all know we done heard niggas tell to a couple of niggas in the community. I bet y'all don't remember this one. Griff.
Oh, yeah.
Long Beach Griffin.
Yeah, Professor Griff has been mighty quiet. I ain't heard this nigga talk about Corona 5G, none of that. Where this nigga been at?
He still go live, man.
They got him.
He do his thing. He be on his own little topics and subjects and stuff.
It's so
But
funny
what the
because
fuck is
niggas
going
been
on with young Pharaoh though, man? Like y'all,
That's
this
what I was
whole
trying to figure out what's going on with this nigga Marshall. That nigga
or what happened?
crazy.
That's
He's
that
still
Molly,
that
man.
This nigga Marshall talk about no more porn in Ad Nation. If you want to watch porn, man on man or female and female, what you gay nigga? What?
Wait a
Wait,
minute.
hold
Wait a
on. This is
minute.
with Pharaoh on?
Are you lying
Pharaoh.
on him, man?
Pharaoh.
He been saying some crazy shit.
Hold
Like, all bullshit. He went to the channel.
hold up, man. All right, I run this show, and I don't want you lying on the brother. I know he losing his mind with his wife and stuff, but I ain't hear about all the gay stuff and all that now.
Yeah, that shit crazy. I seen a whole video. This nigga talk about some no more porn allowed in Ad Nation. If you watching porn, then the only porn you could watch is man on man or female and female. some shit like
Is
that.
he
I'm like,
bipolar?
what?
Yeah, I don't
Is he
want.
Oh, we gotta
bipolar?
see that.
How you
I
how
don't.
you
gonna
I've been
tell
I
telling
don't
people
somebody?
he
want
say
to.
crazy
Yeah,
shit.
that he's saying that, and no one they don't represent the. Cause yeah, that's like I don't know if it's bro. If that was said, I'm pretty sure that shit'll be like viral. That shit'll be.
He been
You
saying some
got to be
crazy shit.
misquoting. Got to be
If he's
misquoting.
bipolar, he
That
might be
might
going
be
through an
This
Mike
nigga
episode.
misquoted,
I don't have
He's
monitoring
but he
no
been
going through a
saying
out
manic
some
here.
good shit.
episode
man.
though.
I could go
He's
and look
saying
the
all kind of
video up if
crazy
they ain't even
stuff.
finished. If they
Cause
ain't
you gotta
deleted, I can find
remember,
the
for
video.
him
Yeah,
to say
find that
this,
video.
for him to
That
say this,
shit
he
was.
gotta
Do
be
you know
true.
how many enemies young Pharaoh got? That shit, that boy right there be snipped out. That shit'll have millions of views, bro.
Bro,
Pharaoh said,
Sanchez,
On
"Man, oh man."
Instagram. Yeah, man on
D-Mo
man,
said he
female on
wanna.
female. It was not no joke. That motherfucker was serious and yelling at his
I think
phone like,
I think he said female on female, but not male on male or some shit. I don't
yeah,
know,
he
but
said male on male. And he had a nigga in the
I don't
room with
know. I
him.
gotta see that,
I
brother
don't
G.
I'm
know.
rolling.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
This
telling
nigga
y'all,
the
D-Mo
bro. I'm
said he
monster.
looking
want a
for the
high
video
People,
right
profile.
now.
people in
I'm
the
trying to
chat,
find
people in the chat said they want receipts, man. They think you lying.
I can send it to Brother Sanchez email if y'all want me to. The video.
Yeah, do it.
I want to see it
Damn,
too.
think we
sister
fucking
still
lying.
murked,
It's
nigga. I
You
on
be
gotta
my
sitting there
lie on
thinking,
Instagram.
YouTube
I'm trying
for
to
us.
see. I might have to I'm gonna have to download the video and send it to his email real quick.
I'm looking for it. I'm
I
trying to
already
find it
lost
and send it
Hey,
respect for him.
hey,
If he
hey,
really
hey,
said
hey,
that,
hey,
I
hold
lost
up.
respect.
Hey, conscious thoughts, you're right. He said female on female and not male on male. That's what I was telling him. That's what I thought he said. Give me the video. Give me the video.
He said mail on mail. I'm about to send it.
Well, I swear, sometimes niggas say
what y'all
anything.
talking about, man. Y'all
Either
supporting this
way it
man.
go, he shouldn't be
Man, I
looking
don't
off.
like the dude.
it's like,
I
how
don't
you
fuck with
gonna
him, but I want to
monitor?
lie on some shit like this. The
But you
fuck I
mean to
look
tell
like.
me? You mean to tell me it's like how this nigga out here trying to monitor people beating their meat? It's like you mean to tell me a nigga supposed to be this shit
Fuck.
and
Hey,
then come tell
that
you,
but
hey, this
look,
is what
bro,
I
let
did?
me
Like,
tell you something. If you join a cult, then the cult leader get to tell you what you can and can't do with your dick too. That's why you don't
Rashad
join
Jamal.
cults. That's why you don't
Facts.
join cults.
Let me fuck your wife.
I following that nigga Rashad Jamal.
Hey, that's why you can't pay me to join that stupid shit where a nigga gonna tell me, you know what? Y'all two signs compatible. Y'all a couple. And you know what?
No.
And you know what? My sign compatible with your wife. So, you know, I'm gonna let her, she's sleeping with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck hey, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That
that's just crazy,
they
bro.
be
Just
using
imagine.
they be using that astrology to get niggas' wives and shit.
hey, but I don't
Just
understand how
imagine.
it could be. Hold on, I don't understand how it could be a group of niggas with these niggas in this situation, and then he be fucking all y'all's chicks, and then y'all ain't came together like, hey
That's
man, fuck
basically
the
the
bullshit.
pastor in
I'm
the
tired of
church.
this nigga fucking my bitch. I'm finna whoop on this nigga. And y'all
Yo,
niggas gonna help me
imagine,
tomorrow. I'm
He
whooping
flip
your ass
flopping.
Pablo
too.
Hold on,
Sanchez.
Q, hold
Imagine,
on, bro. Just imagine you pay $5,000 to get in the court with your wife. Now the nigga telling you what to do with your dick and fucking your wife. Now you want the $4,000 back.
Hell yeah, I'm
Hey,
robbing this nigga
hey,
on
hey,
time.
the
I'm
hey,
way
finna
he
but
violate
said,
this
think,
nigga.
the way
think
he
about
said that.
think about the state. Now,
Pharaoh,
look, I hate to bring
Pharaoh's
up,
so ugly. Imagine being the stepfather for Pharaoh's kids. Like that's some ugly ass kids. Like that's the worst thing too. You
bro,
gotta raise
bro,
them
bro, bro.
18 years,
Fuck that shit.
18
Look
years
at
of
Imagine,
age.
email,
bro,
Sanchez.
bro. Here's what I'm. Fuck that shit there, cause listen, this the shit that I'm talking about. The shit I'm talking about is imagine a nigga telling you who you gonna fuck and who you can't fuck. And your wife can get fucked by him and you can't say nothing about it. Like imagine some of them dudes that join carbonation. That's what we talking about. I take stepdaddy any day. Like over this shit, bro. Like, come on. And then think about the state of mind a dude got to be in to say, you know what, I need some discipline in my life. I need to join somewhere a nigga, you know, can tell me what to do with myself and how to use my dick and you know what what woman gonna be, you know, compatible for me with our energies and stuff, you know, bro. It's
See,
really
and
yeah.
that's the type of shit though. it make you be like, shit, nigga, if Christianity is working better for you, nigga, just take Jesus, nigga. Fuck you ain't even, I ain't even gonna hold you back, dog. Cause that's a step above whatever the fuck that shit is. It's like, man, look, you're gonna lose everything fucking around with that. I don't know how you got in the mind state to agree with another man.
Now you see the temple contemplated life. Like,
Yeah,
damn,
I'm like,
what could
I
I
done
do?
spent
What
this
could I do
money.
with that money, man?
This
Instead
nigga that
of
made
being
you
here.
spend money to lose your manhood in front of you. I'm like, you mean to tell me you niggas that went to the most exotic place you've never seen in life? You done thought this place would be paradise. This nigga done fucked your chick in paradise. You done wasted your money. He wants you to service him. Man, I'm robbing that nigga. Fuck you talking about? Robbing that nigga and going home.
Yeah, hey, I think them dude robbing Pharaoh now.
Or just like
with
Buddy
the
ass.
beard,
What's his
he always
name?
be blowed.
What's his name? Nature Boy and shit. You know what I'm
Imagine
saying?
the one guy that joins the cult and he gives his testimony and he be like, you know, I was frivolous in my sex life, but you know, King Tunde helped me, you know, and you know now I don't have a lot of sets. I got one woman, you know, that the king blessed me with her, you know, thanks King for my wife right here, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he just taught me, you know, how to get control over my dick. You know, I didn't really, you know, before I met him, you know, I was just out here wilding out and frivolous. And what it really be is, nigga, if you fuck any girl other than what he told you, he gonna beat your motherfucking ass. He gonna beat your ass. Hey, nigga, ain't nobody fucking none of these girls in this house but me, nigga, King Tunde. I'll arrange the couples and tell who gonna fuck who. Nigga,
And then
that's how
niggas get to
that go.
talking that bullshit. Hey, niggas get to talking that, yeah, man. And I'm just, you know, I'm just not fucking because I'm practicing semen retention. Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
trying to
nigga.
hold my sperm so I can be more powerful. And I ain't saying that ain't a case, and some people shouldn't. But that's the type of shit that they had niggas saying just because they over here fucking they bitches and shit. It's like, yeah, nah, y'all wildin'.
Yo, why I gotta download some shit? Damn.
I sent you the link to the Instagram and the actual video. Download it.
Okay, I got you. Thank you.
Indigenous Queen said, yeah, here we go with that receipt. Nigga, check that.
I'm about to pull it. Y'all ready for it?
Get that
Let's
nigga
check
that
it out.
smoke.
Hold up. Here we go.
Porn is banned in our nation.
I'm fucking rolling at the eye. Sorry.
Oh, she got the video. I'm still looking for it.
Listen.
We grown. If you want to watch porn, I don't give a fuck. Listen here, porn is banned in our nation. You feel me? It's banned. Now, if you want to watch porn, you are only allowed to watch a grown man with another grown man or a grown woman with another grown woman. Everything else is prohibited. Prohibited. Bondage porn, no. Kitty porn,
Nigga. On my soul.
What the fuck? Jeez.
He did say that shit.
I'm gonna roll a blunt in my car.
I wonder, do he know? Yo, this gonna go. Why this ain't viral?
I told you, bro,
he
because they
just put
hide
this
this
up
shit.
22 hours
They don't
ago.
want this nigga being synced. They don't want that shit being synced. They deleted the fuck out of it. I reposted it. Couldn't
This
find
is
it.
new, huh?
Yeah, yesterday I seen this
This needs
shit.
to be viral.
Sanchez, I'm
finna
telling
play
you,
it
bro,
again.
I ain't
Listen,
lying.
y'all.
I ain't lying. But shit, that motherfucker said, man, grown ass.
You ain't got time to be waiting on. Well, fuel pump, yeah, I already did that. Did you? What did it say though? Take out the back seat. You gotta go to the trunk.
Mute your mic.
This dude having a whole transaction go down on the mic.
Stop.
Hey, check this out. Let's play this again, y'all. He said that shit. No, conscious thug. He said it. I thought, hey, this is some new shit right here. This 22 hours ago it said. Let's hear it again.
You know you the fuck out of here. Ghetto gaggers, man, y'all niggas better take that shit.
I'm rolling.
We grown. If you want to watch porn, I don't give a fuck. Listen here, porn is banned in our nation. You feel me? It's banned. Now, if you want to watch porn, you are only allowed to watch a grown man with another grown man or a grown woman with another grown woman. Everything else is prohibited.
And he thought he was doing something. Like, the crazy thing about it is you're trying so hard to say you can't watch child porn and everything else, right? Cool, we get it. You're trying to be anti, but damn, like that Egyptian shit, it just let me know I'm right about this Egypt shit. I've been telling y'all about this Aten shit, this Egypt shit, this gay shit. Man got this eye of Ra tat around his damn eye.
They're gonna be wearing skirts next.
Yeah, man, talking about some grown man on grown. What the hell? Ain't don't he got a young boy? Damn.
Hey, bro, what did he mean by our nation? What are you referring to?
Listen, it's Aten nation. Aten is the name of a pharaoh in Egypt, Aten. But if you put an S in front of it, it's Satan nation for real.
There you go.
Sanchez, I got a question. Is this video you watching directly off his page? Because I watched his story myself yesterday, and I swear I didn't hear him say man on man. I heard him say
I didn't hear him
woman
say
on
it
woman and woman on man. I didn't hear him
post it. Somebody else reposted it from what he did. I don't know how they found it, but they found the video and they got it. They could not make this fucking video. The nigga said this shit pure out of his mouth. His thought.
Bro, that just make it obvious.
It might be a deep fake, someone trying to, put him out there bad if they saying he really didn't say it. It might be a deep
man
fake
said
video.
he ruled the
I
world.
watched it
He snapped
myself.
the
I'm
couch.
telling y'all, because I've been
Fuck that
following
nigga.
ever since
He
Young
snapped
Pharaoh
the
been
couch.
going through whatever he been going through. I've been kind of following the story and seeing, some people say he MK Ultra, some people say, stuff going on. Ever since he got the little face tag, he have been a little different. But I heard yesterday what he said, and I did not hear him say that. I did not hear him say that.
Even that face tag he got.
Did you
He
see
got
him
that
when
face
he
tag
said?
from a dude that I
Did you see
fuck
him?
with. His name is Baba. Baba got the face tag. He got that shit after Baba went and get it. But I ain't even gonna talk about that shit either because y'all gonna want my fucking receipts and I'm not gonna put my dude out there like that. But like I said, he said that shit. You got the video.
Actually, bro,
All of these dudes end up going back on their teachings though, like from the black woman is God to she a devil and all this shit. Like it's just crazy, man.
And he a straight fraud, bro. Who go from all right, Anunnaki, cool. You sidestep Anunnaki. You go to Donald Trump, cool. You sidestep that. You start doing music. All right, then you sidestep that. Black woman is God. Next thing you know, you slapping your baby mama, getting with a white girl. All this, once you not solid all the way down for a duration of time, you a fraud. You keep switching them, wishy-washy. You know how they be like, man, yeah, you wishy-washy. That's him.
Drop. Yeah, Drop. I agree with you there, Drop. He's been on every single ship, and that guy never stands firm on it. He keeps on jumping ship. So I hear you on that, Drop.
Sanchez
Pharaoh even made a video talking about like women trying to hit on them in the nation and they ain't fighting no feminists and how you can combat it a feminist. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like
I said, I knew this nigga was a fraud ass nigga after that Sanchez debate a long time ago.
Hey,
Nigga
that's
showed
how I
his
found
hand and what type
Sanchez.
of person he is. Then I'm like, to see how the niggas didn't try to steal niggas like information, but then try to give it to it in a regurgitated ass way and act like it's their own shit, and seeing him do that shit. Then after, the whole Trump thing and shit like that, I'm like, yeah, nah, gotta write this nigga completely off.
Hey, piss curve, don't it? That make the earth round. That's
G.
Money for the YouTube lawsuit. That's when I started eyeing him.
On the real.
On some real shit though, bro, Sanchez, I ain't even gonna front. You and maybe Dread is the only ones that haven't changed up since day one. You kept it loyal to the soul, my brother, and I tip my hat off to both of you for that.
Hey, we
Appreciate
can't
that,
forget
man.
Dane Calloway, even Tim Truth. Like, it's been motherfuckers that ain't goddamn turned sideways. Motherfuckers that's been the same since jump. It's a minority.
But I mean, look at this, right? Bro Sanchez, he brushes his shoulders with a lot of these people that is now in the hot seat, right? And there's not been one time when bro has ever come close to the hot seat. And me, I love that shit.
No, I
But a
mean,
lot
that's
of
the thing though. They done tried this nigga so many times. They made so many agent videos. Motherfuckers
yeah,
and tried to come up on the platform. And the thing is, it's the funniest and you know truth when you see it, because every single time a nigga make these claims, a nigga allow any and everybody to come up there and present they smoke. These motherfuckers that do that shit and really be on bullshit, they don't allow nobody up on their shit. Ain't nobody gonna goddamn dispute whatever the fuck they saying. They making a video, gonna put it out after they done with it, and you can just respond to it how you want to. It's not the
that's
same
it.
thing, G. Then it's just, you know
That's
what I
it.
mean? It's like niggas operate This fake how on agents YouTube. always gonna come, man. This
Like
is
y'all
how
make
agents
niggas
always gonna
comments, they
come.
just not say shit.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. This is how agents always are gonna come. They always gonna portray themselves. They are their higher self. They have the better intention to then destroy that image. So you just think that being conscious and high is consciousness and your higher self is bad. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna end up like that. That's the real message that they sending. They sending you that even if you get super conscious and you help all these people, you can be down. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing too be, it's like you see how every single one of these niggas that wanted to avoid Sanchez smoke or didn't want to face a nigga directly is facing bullshit now. Character then came into question. They done fallen from grace with the people. Whether it's been a Polite, whether it's been a Consul, whether it's been a Pharaoh, whether it's been a, you know what I mean? Niggas go down the list. It's like, that's why these niggas don't want to answer. Phil Valentine didn't want to answer. Motherfucking Professor Griff ain't want to answer.
Facts.
King Los came on for a minute and this nigga done dipped the fuck out and we ain't heard from him since. It just
Hold
be
on.
like,
big facts.
Hold on. Speaking on King Los, you said you got a show at 9 p.m. Thursday, bro.
Yeah, Thursday on the 9th, King Los will be on this show. Now check this out, guys. I appreciate all y'all compliments, but let's talk about something real quick, right? Let's get to a topic. It was a couple of topics. I ain't even write them shits down. I wish I would have wrote them down for y'all. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. You know, if you've been watching Pharaoh recent videos, this nigga is on some real other shit. Like every other word is, I mean, like he got these two dudes with him and it just looked hilarious, man. Like I would play some of that shit, but I do see why people say he losing his mind. You know what I'm saying? I hope that
he don't
brother.
even smoke, right?
He got the same brother Polite. He made it a thing too. Brother Polite used to draw that same shit on his face. So I don't know what.
I just sent Sanchez another email with another link.
Could that be like an initiation then? Like,
hey, bro. To be honest with you,
that you gotta do your own cult, and then you know what I'm saying. You level up after you get a certain amount of people in the cult, and now you are a different type. You have a different type of power after that. You know what I mean? Because he went. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. He went really hard on Nature Boy. You know what I'm saying? He went really hard on Nature Boy, and for you to go that hard on Nature Boy, and for you to die hard on Nature Boy and do the same thing, that says a lot. That to create the same thing.
Who went hard on Nature Boy?
Pharaoh.
And what did he do? What did he do that Nature Boy did?
He started his own cult.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he died after Nation. That's a kind of like a cult.
Hey, Nation is a cult.
No. Check it out. At Nation is a hustle. I hate to break y'all heart, Don't give Pharaoh that much credit as a
Okay.
cult. Let me show you
So
something.
Mr. Action Mode.
Hold on. Wait. Come on, let me finish, man. Listen, our nation is an online university that you can pay monthly for pseudoscience.
So like Rashad Mode, he has a whole website. You can pay $333 for the year. You could pay, I think, the 66 for a couple months. Then you got the 33. Then he's selling about $200 crystal necklaces and putting all kind of pseudoscience on his shit.
Yeah,
Telling people
And then you got to pay to
nah,
see him too.
Now,
That's
now,
like
now,
Primerica.
now, look,
Have you ever heard of
now,
Amway?
see, now, Nature Boy, Nature Boy is a bit more mature in season. He got what it take to have a cult because he got that old school pimping mindset. Pharaoh got the new school pimping mindset, which is cyber pimping. See, him and Seth have been doing the virtual schools for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Seta University, Otten University. You know,
Hey, Fido. Hey, I'm gonna say this, bro, Sanchez. You know what crazy? They saying he lost his mind, but through all this, he ain't lost it for that guy here hustling.
Yeah, no, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Hustle goes hand in hand with New York niggas are just born hustlers. Let me say that. A lot of niggas from New York, man, they're just born with this capitalist spirit. It's just
You gotta stand out in a city with of 8.3 million.
yeah, man. Like a lot, like this hustle comes so natural for a lot of these, especially Harlem niggas. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just New York, period. Like that's the whole energy of New York. Is like the hustle and bustle, man. So yeah, you're right.
That's where the black people first was living good at, and then they gained this pompous spirit, like, well, we the boule, like basically. And it traveled down, and then so then they look down on the South. You understand it? And then the South, like, hold on, y'all bougie as hell. You all weird ass niggas, don't nobody care about your tennis shoes. We out here building houses. And then once all that merged, when the South started running up to the North, then that's when these New York niggas started realizing what's real and what's fake. But like you said, it was like a Harlem nigga. Who the flashiest? Who got the most? Who doing the best? That was their mentality. And then the South merged with them. And it's like, in the end, we all gonna be doing terrible if we go off this logic, sort of like what Mansa Musa said. And it came right back full turn. So us as black people, not even black people, us as people that's not the living a lavish life, we gotta come together from all creeds, all colors, never mind the rent, but we gotta come together and pull these resources together to make them change their system for right now. And then our offsprings can overthrow it. But right now, the way it's set up, oh man, you can't overthrow that shit.
Brother, but can I just say, when you're talking about New York and the 1920s and the Harlem Renaissance, you gotta also realize that it's because New York's had black people in New York had access to media, had access to the New York Times, to different type of news papers just in one city. Compared of now, we get to communicate with people from Alabama.
But even before they had that access, you still had this hustle spirit. You know, is what I was saying. But you're right though. Hey, we got a bunch of new people on, man. Let's see what they got for us. No, you're good. Y'all good. Appreciate that. Let me see. Any of the new people that join want to grab the mic now? Welcome to the show, sisters.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear. Welcome to the build. Thank you for joining.
Okay, what's up?
Good morning. You look lovely.
Good. Grand rising, manana, good day. No morning. I don't do mornings. I don't like depths. You know what I'm saying? It's life over here. It's life.
Oh,
okay.
Big tap in. Supreme Rising. Big tap in.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's beautiful outside. Yes, it is. Okay. Anyway, what was y'all talking about, Pharaoh? Okay.
Whatever you want to build on.
I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. I like when y'all talk. I like when y'all talk.
Okay, no doubt, no doubt. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, let me do some. Diallo, how you doing, man? And my brother Herman, how you doing? Welcome back.
Doing good, brother Sanchez. How's it going? My blessings, my blessings.
It's going excellent. Blessings to you, my brother. Thank you for joining. And
appreciate it, man.
Herman, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. How everybody in the chat doing, man?
We doing all right. Anything in particular on y'all minds, man? A lot of crazy shit going on in this Black conscious community, man.
Nah. I ain't know he said no crazy shit like that, but I ain't really been following.
Yeah, I didn't know he said that, but that's a new video. So hey,
it said either you want to ban it, can you watch it or not? It's that simple. It should be no. Okay, instead just watch man on woman on woman. Like, bro, he said it's banned, and then the second thing he said was contradictory. Man, well, if you do, first of all, that's not even solid. Be a man and stand on your word.
Yeah, like they can watch grown man on grown man porn, but he went in on ghetto gaggers. But that ghetto gaggers, no. Like, but wait a minute, wait.
That don't make no sense.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why he target that shit so strong? This nigga got the name in specific. He like, yeah, no ghetto gaggers, no XNXX, no Pornhub. I'm like, damn, nigga, you
Bro,
nigga
with all the actual like websites, like he shutting shit down. Like this shit is ridiculous.
My
yo.
thing is, I know that nigga damn well be on them joints. That's why his ass was talking that shit. Nigga be on that
Bro,
beat.
and how you gonna be on them jumps and then go to YouTube and make a video about the manifesto and go in on it? But you letting this, that's crazy. Just
You know what's even crazier is that this nigga could be sitting there just putting shit together, throwing it on YouTube, and he got a bunch of motherfuckers having a conversation about it. That's what's crazy.
You know
this
what?
man could be simply trolling everybody and got everybody just keeping his name relevant.
I'm trolling myself.
Nigga trying to decode this shit. I'm like, God damn, y'all really don't see what this man doing. Like,
you know what?
tripping,
I don't
man.
mind keeping his name relevant. That's my dude for real. I fucks with YP. You know what I'm saying? When me and him did our little debate, we kept in contact for a minute. But you know, we just never had another one. But I wish the man the best. He going through it right now. I guess I'm gonna talk about a little bit of everybody today. That's what this morning coffee talk all about. What you want to bring to the table, Dreads? Change the narrative, man. Give them something.
I actually wanted to my bad. I was listening in, but I had to go to the store real quick. But I actually wanted to touch up on that half Earth that you had pulled up, right? So yeah, I remember now. My question would be simple, like, you know, they claim that the shadow of the moon is from the Earth, right? But the Earth is what, 4 times to 6 times bigger than the moon? So how can it be vice versa if the moon is so small?
The moon is a satellite, y'all. Y'all don't know that by now? God dang.
Who is y'all? Who you talking? Who is she
I'm
talking
sorry.
about?
I'm sorry. Oh, no disrespect. No disrespect. I'm sorry. I speak
Nah,
freely.
go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Tell him.
Okay. Y'all watch Dragon Ball Z, right? Y'all watch Dragon Ball Z?
Hell yeah.
Okay, then. Okay. The moon is just like, okay, our periods are fucking based off the moon. Not when.
Hold on, my sister. Let me do one thing. Everybody, hold on 1 second. 1 second. All right, go ahead. Can y'all hear me? Let the sister go ahead. Go ahead. I had to reset the interface. It was getting a little crackly. Go ahead, sister. Tell them about the moon. You was finna build on the moon.
Okay, the moon is the woman, right? The sun is the dude. Our periods are based off the moon and the moon cycle, right? Everybody should know that by now, right? 28 days, the moon, full moon. Like usually when the full moon hit, some women start their period, or when the eclipse happen, they start their period, right? Oh, it's the women out there, y'all agree?
Yeah,
Oh, it's a fan.
the women gonna have to talk to you on that. Yeah, we got
Okay, well,
women
I'm
on here.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's just the
Niggas
moon.
went quiet.
It's a satellite.
1000% correct. The moon cycles are directly tied to our menstrual cycles.
Yes.
Hey, so what make y'all periods sync?
When we all together, harmonizing and shit, sleeping in the same room as another woman, your period might start early or be late or something. Hormones, food, a lot of shit throw it out.
There's a study where the whole female period that where they work together, all the women's periods was down there on the same day. That was like it syncs. Like if your daughter started her period and you raising her, your period, you actually change your period date and it'll sync with hers, and y'all come on a period like three days apart. Am I right or wrong?
Period. You right.
You're right. I work where a lot of girls work together at a club at, and all of us, our periods are in sync.
Hey, but when you're
It's
in the
true.
club having your period, I mean,
Can I?
do you not really believe that moon and the period stuff? I mean, I don't really
Come
buy it.
on,
You a man, you can't say nothing. You
stop
ain't got a
this.
pussy, dude. I mean, no disrespect. No disrespect.
Can I? I'm gonna say it. All right. Can I kind of say something because I was cut off? I waited long as I could, but I had got cut off like a few minutes ago.
Do your thing.
All right, man. All right, let me say I don't believe this shit. I mean, you could take 1 million, not a billion, but 1 million people. Out of that million people, how many you think females gonna have a period on the same day? I mean, it's nothing magical. It's gonna happen. We have an eclipse. Yes, we have a solar eclipse.
I'm sorry to cut you
No,
off.
see, I ain't cut nobody. All right, I'm done, dog. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead. I just want to ask you something. I
just want to build, man, because it's like we gotta bring.
I'm putting bricks with you. I'm laying the stuff that stick together. Go ahead.
But you're not a woman, though.
I don't have to be a woman to know mathematics.
To know a woman's body, you do have to be a woman.
I know biology, though, but I know biology. I don't have to be a woman. I know
You
mathematics.
don't have to be a woman to know a woman's body.
Biology. If there's a solar eclipse that's going to happen tomorrow, based on how many women that walk the earth, you do understand that women are going to have a cycle on that day. I mean, that don't make it magical or mythical. It's just going to happen. Nothing magical or mythical about that. Like, y'all got to stop this madness.
You talk with more authority than the women.
That's pseudoscience, man. Let's keep it real. That's pseudoscience,
You don't
man.
know about women. I don't even know what the pain of
Can't hear
women
y'all.
is.
Hey, we got to go one at a time, man. Put y'all emotions out of this shit, like one at a time. What the truth is that women trigger each other's periods. I ain't a woman, but I know that to be true. That if one woman, it happens in the workplace all the time. One woman coming down her period trigger all the other women period. So if you talk to women, they'll tell you how some women on their period in proximity to them, they sync up and they start having their periods together.
That's just what Drop said. Drop said that a second ago. But let the lady and Jed build again. Let the lady and Jed build.
I didn't hear him say that.
So it's one sentence. What Dreads is saying, you can't account that for the moon though. It can happen, but you can't say because the moon cycle is why they're sinking. So I'm feeling both sides. I know they sinking, but we can't say it's because of the moon.
My comment is actually
female. I can't say that it's not real, but what I can say is the every 28 days thing is real, but I've never linked that up with the moon. But I would like to hear more about it though.
Mine always come exactly 6 to 7 days before a new moon every single month. A week before the new moon.
Hey, was you finished, Dreads? Go ahead, man. You got it.
All I'm saying is, okay, thank you. Jeez. What I'm saying is, like I said, it's mathematics. based on, and let's be real. If that was the case, that means if a woman is on a period, she walked to the grocery store, every woman in the grocery store gonna be on a period. Y'all about to stop this pseudoscience.
No, that's not
Y'all
how
gotta
it
stop
works.
this, man.
That's not how it works.
Come on, man.
Just say, let me show
there
you how.
any
Let me show
scientific
you.
evidence?
Hold on, y'all don't hear it, nigga. Let me show you something. If you got a bunch of women at a cabin together, once one woman in that cabin come on a period, they'll begin to get synced together. But it ain't just like she walked in a store on her period and every other woman did it. They got to be in a proximity environment. That happens. That actually happens. I got girls. I got a woman. I know. I've saw this shit happen. It happens in a lot of houses. So that's why I'm saying the women should be speaking and telling us, bringing clarity. If y'all got vaginas, women on the panel, tell us who's right or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, women, save the conversation. Y'all would know.
That happens a lot. That happens a lot, really, because like a woman, they know they cycle. A woman knows they cycle, so they know whether from birth control or whatever. And when you are like my nieces would trigger mine and I trigger theirs, it'd be 2 or 3 days before it's supposed to start. But man, that does happen. That is true. I'm not trying to say science and sprinkles and all that. It happens. Women in the same proximity, their parents link up and they be bleeding together. Period. It happens all the time.
I've been married over 20 years, right? I got 2 daughters. So don't tell me about women. I got 2 daughters and a wife, man.
So talk to them more then, brother. Talk to them more about stuff like this.
All I'm saying
but
is,
my thing is this:
what
how you
is the
arguing me down about a
scientific
vagina that you
evidence?
don't have?
Oh,
Exactly.
I didn't say it was scientific, but you argue me down
so
about
it ain't no
a vagina you
scientific
don't
proof
have. I
for
don't know
this.
nothing about your
So
body.
it ain't no scientific evidence
Hey,
for
now
this.
guess what? It's a
I
dude.
didn't say it
Now let me
That's
show
what
you
I
something.
thought.
It's a dude in the chat room.
Pseudoscience.
Hey, dude, when you ask for scientific evidence, they'll give you a globe and shit. You talk now. You want to ask for scientific evidence? No, let me hold up. No,
Y'all
listen,
doing too much.
listen,
Y'all asking
listen,
too much
listen. This
questions.
is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, right? Let me finish saying what I'm saying. I don't look for scientific. I'm finna show you what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't look for scientific evidence. I just hold on. I'm trying to finish, bro. Let me. Hold up. Hold up. Everybody mute up. Let this man unmute and tell me what he mean by he don't give a fuck about me while we arguing about periods. Cause I think some personal shit coming out. Unmute your mic and explain that part.
Explain what?
The whole
I'm trying to figure out why the fuck you trying me like I'm one of your boys. You got me fucked up, nigga.
Let me show you.
I'm not your yes man, my nigga.
Guess what, man?
Fuck
Let me
dog.
just let you
tripping,
go, bro.
nigga.
Let me let you go. I ain't finna even go there with you. Cause I'm gonna show the people. I ain't finna go there with him. Cause I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Let me show you something. This dude and got in his feelings. First of all, hold up. Didn't I say everybody mute up? Hold on a minute, man. You see what's going on. Let me talk to the people. Check it out, right? This what I'm talking about this guy. He came over here and changed the narrative. How the fuck did we end up talking about the moon and women having periods when we was talking about young Pharaoh? And he tried to make it like we gossiping and giving young Pharaoh clout. But I didn't want to do this to him, bro. Just a week ago, this dude made a video saying, I know what's going on with young Pharaoh and Golden Beauty. He made a video about Sonetta and Polite 3 hours ago, and we been off of the Polite shit. This dude just told me we giving young Pharaoh light. We gossiping about him like, fuck that. Let's talk about the moon. So I let this man change the narrative, even though I wanted to talk about something else, and was telling people, quit cutting them off. Yo, Dread, did you finish? And he like, thank you, man. You see what I'm saying? Then the truth come out. I don't give a fuck about you like that. Where that come from, bro? We just arguing about vaginas. See how the truth just came out right now? So right now you finna go over there on your channel and say your true feelings that you didn't really give a fuck about a nigga and you just been phony the whole time. My brother and all that old bullshit. Right. Just exposed itself, man.
Shit crazy, man.
You want to know how someone feels about you? Get them mad or get them drunk.
Exactly.
Never liked his energy since day one. I don't care. I said,
first of all, and ladies, I'm free. All I was trying to cut in and say was, we know as women how it happens with us. For you to say, I got wives and a daughter, but you have no vagina. I'm just being real.
Free.
I didn't say it was sprinkles and science and cookies. We link up and sync, and I'm like, girl, you made my period start. Give me a tampon.
And I actually had the science to give him to prove what I was talking, because I have a moon app on my phone.
Just move on.
But see, that's the thing, though, sister. He wasn't really listening to hear what y'all was saying, because this is what I got from the situation, and it's kind of common sense off that. Y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about because y'all got it and y'all experienced it, but it's like this. Y'all was just saying, nigga, the moon, the same way the moon goes through cycles, our cycles follow that in the same thing, as above, so below. It's like, it's not saying it got to be perfectly synced with it, which it happens to be sometimes for a lot of people. You can't deny that. Motherfuckers was just saying, like, look, the moon has this cycle of this many days, so do my motherfucking period. Go figure. You can't argue that, nigga. It's like, that just is what it is.
Right. I can't deny that I don't have a vagina.
I just didn't like.
I can't even argue that.
Let me say one liner, just like drop. I just didn't like how he trying to belittle everybody in the panel. Like,
I'm not like yo yes niggas and shit. And, you know, it's like, and then for a motherfucker to actually be like, let me.
I think he
give
comes
a
here for
nigga the
content.
science. For a nigga to be like, give a nigga the science, it don't even take all of that.
Why? That's like me asking y'all about y'all balls and blue balls and testosterone. I would take what y'all say. I don't have a
It's
penis.
so simple. Like, I have a moon app and I have a period tracker app, and I know that my period comes every 6 to 7 days before a new moon.
Okay, can I say something on the moon?
Hold on. Bro was addressing the chat, and he thought he was talking to him, and then it went sideways. If you rewind it, you would see bro was like, yeah, let me see what dude. So he addressed something in the chat, and dude thought he was talking about him, and then it went sideways. But y'all
I don't know if that's it, bro.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
He was jealous. He ain't got
I don't know about the chat theory. Everybody just saw what happened and how it played out in real time. Like,
yeah, it wasn't a chat. What happened was, once bro was like, look, man, this is what I'm saying. Everybody got quiet and it was just bro talking. He said what he said. Dreads responded that way. Then bro was like, wait. Bro was like, wait. Let's clear it up. What you mean when you say so-and-so? And nigga said what he meant. It's like,
exactly.
I don't know. Like I said, that's what I got out the shit. I didn't get no it came from a nigga out the chat.
Something in the chat, and then bro had said something. Right?
No, I'm not saying the motherfucker in the chat didn't say something. Bro didn't address
look,
that.
I kind of want
to.
I kind of want to let him on just so the people can see this shit. How fake this is.
Do it.
Honestly, I feel like his emotions just came in because he thought he really knew, because he got family.
Exactly.
I grew up with my sister and my mom, so I could say I've seen both things happen. I've seen people sinking, and
I just want to give that because I fuck with Dread for real. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just want him to clarify. What's up?
Check it out. Like somebody in the chat room, I just blocked him, right? Because guess what he said? Like, Dreads is the only one to stand up to Bro Sanchez. Who comes on this show feeling like you got to stand up to me? I'm not a bully. Don't give me that much fucking credit. Like, I'm 150, bro. I'm just a little host, man. Like, you don't have to stand up to me. I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm giving you a fucking mic to talk on. I'm giving you a platform.
And you give a mic and a lot of rope.
You don't gotta stand up to a nigga that's giving you a, like, I ain't your enemy, nigga. What the fuck? I'm a host.
A lot of motherfuckers ain't even got the patience to let motherfuckers talk over them like that to the point where they don't snap. I'm gonna be honest.
For real, that's true.
I actually sometimes sit back and watch you with the patience with niggas, and I'd be like, man, look, I take that as an example. Not even
It
on
helps
some
me,
dick grab
yeah,
shit
it helps me.
and all of that, but I'm saying to make myself a better person, because I'm like, on certain niggas, I'd have been the yap on your ass. Because it's like niggas be cutting up without relent. I'd be like, man, look.
You
niggas
one
better
person
calm
I'd
the
hate to
fuck
see
down, 'cause
mad,
it
bro,
ain't even that deep.
Sanchez. Ooh, I'd hate to see you really angry because you're gonna fight everybody outside.
I'm not getting angry on this shit no more. That's why I'm tripping off Dreads being angry about a vagina debate. It's just,
and it's funny.
Yeah, he was.
No, I'm just gonna say it's funny because like when y'all have men conversations, you see y'all shit what they call the fuck up because I'm not a man and I just been a cut listening to y'all. So we talking about vaginas. Let us speak. What you getting all huffy and puffy and putting your chest out for? Nigga, put your shoulders in the closet.
Yeah, his position was wrong.
The
Though.
rest of the guys
He was coming
the
from
rest of us was quiet.
Yeah, he was coming from a
Motherfuckers
bad
like, I was
position
trying
in the first place, though. On just to be real about it, it was one of those ego things. It's like I heard the whole
how
thing.
y'all sitting here talking about me the whole time, and I'm listening to y'all niggas, man.
Okay,
all right, so check it out. Hold on, I'm glad you're here.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Hey, Dreads, I let you on so you can respond to what we saying about you.
And it is crazy because when I came on this motherfucker, I didn't say nothing disrespectful to nobody.
No,
you said something disrespectful to me.
Your position was wrong, bro.
Hold on, let me holler at him. Let me holler at him. You said something disrespectful to me.
No, I said the only thing I said was I'm like, damn, what the fuck you talking about? I didn't mean that in no bad nigga. I'm from the South, nigga.
Nah, you said I don't really give a fuck about you like that.
No, that was after the nigga said something disrespectful to me.
What I said disrespectful to you, man.
Boy, I can rewind this whole goddamn thing. What I said was, I said, bro, I can rewind it right now, bro. I said what the fuck is you talking about? Now, if you took that personal, I do apologize. Hold on, no, I'm serious. If you took that personal, I do apologize. But that's when you came at me after I said it that way.
I came at you. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, let
you
me
came
at
us, though. You came at me, brother.
I don't need no other nigga.
Let them build, man.
Okay, you know what?
I make too much money. I'm too grown for that.
I came at you. I'm the aggressor. You're right. I'm the aggressor.
No. I ain't saying it like that, man. Stop playing with me, man. Look here. When I said that, what the fuck you mean? You came back at me. You came back at me. I'm like, damn, who the fuck this nigga think you talking to?
What did I say when I came at you? What did I say?
I said something about science, and you had said something about we don't give a fuck about science. I'm like, hold on, no, don't do that because we use science. I was trying to say we use science to debunk the globe.
So
Earth.
You felt like I disrespected you by saying now we want to use science?
No. What I was saying was, you see how I let you finish your sentence?
No, I need clarity here, bro, because you said I said.
When I said, dog, you came at me. Let me pull this shit up, man. Y'all think I brain the
No, I'm finna say something. Let me know. Let me chill out. Everybody chill. Listen to me real quick, Dredge. Tell me if they didn't go this way. Tell me if I'm wrong or right. This gonna be quick. Just listen to this right here.
Go ahead, man.
I said, oh, so now we want to use science now. And then you came back and tried to cut in about
what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, that's what
and after that you said, because you know I don't give a fuck about you anyway. After I said we want to use science now.
What happened? Say it again.
After I said we want to use science now, you responded back with I don't give a fuck about you like that anyway.
Exactly. Look at this nigga.
And they act like coming on your platform talking to you like that is disrespectful.
But that's what happened.
Disrespectful in itself.
Yeah, he let his real
feelings out. You sound stupid. Y'all come on his platform and then y'all disrespect the man and talk to him.
Hold on, relax.
You have an attitude and a problem.
You see what I'm saying, my nigga, with the disrespect, though?
I'm not disrespecting you.
That's the way you just called me stupid.
No, I'm not.
Hey, you are kind of stupid though, bro. You are kind of stupid.
Hey, everybody. gotta relax, man.
See what I'm saying?
Hey, check it out.
How the
Check it
nigga
out.
that showed
Let
them?
me-
How the nigga
Just
that
because
let
you're
these people?
loud, you're not right.
Hold
Just
on,
because you're loud,
everybody.
you're not right.
Hold on,
Just
everybody.
because you're loud, not
So
right.
I don't let y'all talk when y'all
Just
talk.
because
I
you're
cut
loud,
y'all
you're
off.
not
Let
right.
him talk, Miss Free.
Do I cut y'all off when y'all was talking, man? Yes or no? Did I
Yeah,
do
you
that
cut.
to
You
anybody on the
cut. You cut
panel?
me off when I
I
start
ain't talking
saying
about
now
you.
we
I'm
use.
talking about them. Man, you was going back and forth. I'm asking them, have I cut any one of them off when they was talking?
We were in the
No.
middle of talking about
Every
vaginas,
time,
and you hopped up
oh
in
my
there
God,
real
she's
quick.
doing
That's
it
what
now.
I'm
She's
talking
doing it
about.
All
now.
right, so
You
check
asked a
it out. This
question.
what we'll
And
do.
the thing that frustrated me the most, it wasn't about no period, so y'all can stop playing little kitty games, dog. It had nothing to do with a cycle. The conversation went that direction. I was talking, nigga, I brought up the damn earth, man. Y'all know that. This woman, some lady on the panel came up and started talking about the moon and it was a satellite. I'm like, what the fuck this got to do with what I'm talking about? So I shut the fuck up and let her go. I ain't cut nobody off. Even though she cut me off, I fell back.
You trying to
And
play the
y'all know
victim,
I ain't
bro.
lying about
You trying to
that.
play
And
the
then y'all
victim.
continue to
Nah,
talk.
bro.
And I'm like, damn, we going to. So I can't even get my own point across. And I was quiet the whole time. And when
He
I
right
tried to
about
bring
that.
it
Hey,
back,
did you do a video about
when
young Pharaoh last week?
oh my God.
You
See, this is
thought
what,
I
all
was
right,
talking
y'all. Just
about
let me
the
know
earth
when
and
y'all
the
finish,
and the
man, because
topic
I ain't
being
going to. All
changed.
right,
But your
man. Go ahead.
energy is always confrontational and chaotic. No matter when you on the panel, your energy is always chaotic. It's just a
You need to
fact.
take a breath and
That's
calm
a
down.
goddamn
Hey,
lie.
but sister,
That yelling don't move
That's a
me. That
goddamn
yelling
lie.
don't move me.
That's a
That
goddamn
yelling
lie.
don't move
Go
me.
to Brother Sanchez archives, man. Y'all are frauds, my nigga. Every time I come on the panel, it's always confrontation. You just lied, man. You're a liar.
Bro,
You're
just
a
You
calm
start
liar.
that
down. Let him
way, but you
breathe,
Man,
bro.
started that
Let's
this
Breathe,
man
way.
change.
breathe.
even
Sit
got
Let's
down.
change
we
the
even got
energy.
that's lie.
Calm
Y'all you
down.
lying
Breathe.
now, dog. Come on, man. Y'all too old for this.
Hey,
Just
Hey,
hey,
let's
breathe.
Just
change.
keep it.
Let's
Just tell
change
it
the
what it
energy.
is, man. If you said I'm confrontation today, I ain't gonna argue that.
I tell
But
you
don't
Address
sit
what.
there and
Hold up.
Let's
lie and
Hold
tighten
up.
it
say
up.
Hold
every
up.
time I'm on a
I know
panel.
what
Come on,
I
dog.
know what to do to get back on track with this. That we were debating. It was an interesting debate. Me and Dreads was disagreeing about if women syncing up for periods caused them to have the periods on the same in synchronicity. He said he don't believe that. I said it's true, it happens. So let's get back on track with that. That got heated. But that was
Yeah.
what we was on if we want to really get back on track and get away from the bullshit. All right.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Exactly.
All right.
So yeah.
But yeah, man, you need to let these people know, man. Y'all don't gotta be, I talk like this. Like I really talk like this. Like, I
To
don't
me,
know,
it
maybe,
didn't matter how you talk. It just mattered that
man,
your
what up,
position was
man? I
wrong.
ain't
Your
talking to
position was
you.
wrong, though. Yeah.
I ain't
Okay.
talking to
Yeah.
you.
You won't address what we talking about, though. You said that
I ain't
women
address
don't
what
synchronize their periods when they're around each other.
do
That's
you think
false,
what y'all
bro.
was
You're
talking
wrong.
about? Nigga, the topic was
Admit that
on
you're wrong.
me.
Admit that you're wrong. Humble
I ain't
yourself.
admitting to shit. Because the
Exactly.
topic
You a
was on me.
goofy.
I'm the
I
one that
tell you
started.
what
Yo,
we could
listen.
do.
You a
Oh my
pseudo.
God, bro.
Pseudo.
He
I
said
tell
that's
you what
their
we could do.
topic now.
Hold up. I tell you what we could do. I tell you what we could do.
Shit
He
is
ain't
weird. Man,
gotta
I'm starting to,
he
this
ain't
shit's
got
starting to feel weird.
he ain't gotta admit nothing. I'ma give you the mic, Dreads. And after you're done, we're gonna give it to the females because they got to get into this debate. We got to know if it's true that women in proximity will begin to sync their menstrual cycles. Give us your best information against that. You got the floor, and I'm gonna be looking up my information for my argument while you go. You go ahead.
All right. Without nobody getting emotional, man, all I'm saying is that there is no scientific proof to back that up. And the reason why when you had brought up, science is pretty much a representation of the globe, or that's what they use for the globe. I was trying to tell you, well, we use science to debunk the globe. When we go outside to do our own experiment, the lamest term would be what? A science. So we can't say, so now we picking and choosing what is science and what is not.
I
To
don't.
me, everything is based on what we can prove, period. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look at the statistics or how many women that walk the earth, you really believe that a woman, that ain't gonna happen at least once with all these women's walking around? I mean, come on, man. It don't have to be magical or mythical. That's what I was saying. I didn't mean for anybody to get butthurt or feel assaulted about it. I mean, if that's
No,
what
you
you
don't have to
believe.
do all that. We just going
No,
to
no.
stick
What I'm
with
about,
the
let me wrap it up by
intellectual
saying.
information.
Let me wrap it up by saying this: if that's something that you believe,
It ain't
that's
about
fine.
belief.
I'm not gonna argue with you, and I'm not gonna try to get you to change your thought process. That's on you. But I think I got a right to disagree
Do
with
me a
it.
favor. Do me a favor, brother. It ain't about disagreeing or agreeing. The people don't care. That what they care about is who finna make the best argument. And what they're gonna do is either agree with me or you, Dreads. That's why I don't care if you agree with me or not. My information for them, I'm always going with the crowd. That's just how I think. Now, since it's my turn to talk, see, I'm not trying to get the agreement of my opponent in a debate. And this ain't based on a belief with me. This is based upon something I witnessed before. And now part of my debate is this. This how my argument is gonna be powerful. I'm gonna actually use the subject of our debate in my argument right now. This is finna be a classic moment in science. All women on the panel, could you please unmute your mics, lovely ladies?
Peace, peace, peace. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear all you women. See, us men debating about y'all sexual organ. So for my argument, I'm going to go to y'all because y'all the ones go through this. And I'm going to ask any woman on the panel, are you familiar with menstrual synchrony? Are you familiar? Talk to us about it.
Yes.
Talk to
It
them about
happens
it.
a lot.
Thank
Where
you.
I work, I actually work with hundreds of women. I'm a dancer at Blue Flame, so I work with literally hundreds of women, different women. We're working with each other. We're together in dressing rooms for hours, like every single day. So yes, that's right. But the moon, well, I would just say it's an as above, so below type thing. Now, your cycle may be tied to the new moon or the full moon. That's usually how I track mine. It's like 6 to 7 days before the new moon, like I said. And I've been studying the moon for years, and it's always been in sync with that. But I have usually when it's one person on their period, is usually like a whole group of other women on it as well at the same time. And then the other wave is the other half, if that makes sense.
And it's not no, and to my understanding, it ain't a hit or miss thing to where she on her period and she walked in the room, now every other woman start bleeding. It don't happen like that.
It don't work like that, because you have to
It's not like that.
just been ovulating. So if you just ovulated, usually about a week after that, you'll start your period. So if somebody just got off of theirs, then they won't be affected.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. It doesn't always have to link up to where y'all are all on it at the same time. It can also go in order. Like you will go as soon as you go off, the next person to come on, and so on and so forth,
That's
like
right.
that.
That's the domino effect. That's right. Yep. And
Hey,
this
Brother
is
Sanchez.
you know,
Brother
and
Sanchez.
I'm glad the women building on it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes.
So I got something a little better than that. My daughter is 12. I have a daughter. She's 12 years old. She just started her cycle. She came on the same age I did, the same time I did, the same month exactly. I can't say the day because I don't remember that far back, but the exact same month that I did my cycle when I first started. And our periods come on. If it's not on the same time, when I'm on my last day, she on her first. So it's something in that. I don't know how it's connected to the moon or if it is, but
Can I respond to
the
that?
cycles do.
Can I
Cycles do.
Can I respond to that one real quick?
Hey, Dred, can I say something, Dred, in your defense?
How somebody could bleed for 5 days and live?
No, she's right. Now,
Don't start that.
Hold on, no. Can I agree with the woman real quick? Jesus Christ. She's
Go
right.
ahead, you got it.
She's actually right. The woman that was just speaking, she's right. Now, I pulled it up. Now, what she's talking about, that's actually your genetics. Now, that I know is true. When I'm talking about people that's not related to one another, syncing with people that's not, that scientifically, what she said, you can back that up. That happens. That's because it's passed down from mother to daughter. That I can bring a receipt and prove that. What I'm asking people is to prove the other stuff. So I agree with the other one.
I have an example, Brother Sanchez. Peace. How are you?
Yeah, how you doing, Sister Devon? Thank you so much for joining. Go ahead, you got it.
Thank you for your panel. I have an excellent example. In 2016, I went through, by the end of 2016, I had went through menopause. I went through menopause. I didn't have a period, and I was praying for that. So I went 3 years, no bleeding. So that was it. I was done bleeding. In 2019, I went and visited my sister-in-law. No, she's not related to me. She is, like adopted into the family, and her daughter. I stayed with them for 5 months. By month 3, I started bleeding because both of those women, they were always bleeding together. By the 3rd month I was there, I started bleeding. And I'm like, you guys, I said, are you kidding me? You know how much time I spent? I went to my menopause. I worked hard to stop bleeding. And now I'm hanging around you damn women. And they started laughing their ass off. But that thing is real.
And you know what? And
must have forgot. He probably had
and
sex.
you know what?
That's why he
And you
started
know
bleeding.
what? And this happens a lot. What she just explained is called menstrual synchrony, and it's a natural phenomenon that happens a lot. So the only argument against that would be for a man to tell a woman that didn't happen to you. That is not how your vagina works. You're lying.
Can I say this?
And that's and look now. Wait.
That part.
Y'all gotta let me finish. That's the reason I played chess in my argument. I let the women confirm my point. See what I'm saying? Now what you would have to do, now I can fall back and let men argue with women about how their vagina work. And I'm gonna just pop popcorn, and now I'm gonna play. To me now, I'm just being entertained. Now I can fall back.
Hey, Pam, let me.
Code,
Hey, peace,
code.
Pam.
Code.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. I want to address a question to the ladies. Hold on. Let me address this question. Let me address this question to the women. Let me ask these questions to the women.
Hold on, let me ask one question.
Let me ask a question, bro. Get down. Listen, okay, women, I want to ask y'all this. How many of y'all got a male gynecologist?
Hold on, bro.
How many of y'all got a male gynecologist? Can y'all answer that?
What, bro?
I do. I don't like.
Let me just ask one question. Let me just ask one question. Just one. Why is it?
Males are
Hold
the
on.
males
Let
are
me
the
ask
best.
one question. Hold on.
Bro, you
Let me
just
just
gonna
ask one
disrespect
question,
folks
bro.
and
It's
just
just
step
one
over
question.
shit, bro.
Lord Jesus.
God damn, man.
Hold
Hold
up,
on.
y'all, man. Get the order, man. Order. This
Bro, I
vagina
just want
talk
to
get
ask
your
one
crunk.
question. Just one question.
Wow.
Why is it that is a woman that is not ovulated and that can't ovulate can just be with 2 women and then she just start bleeding and ovulating then? Why?
I thought JT
This
was finna ask a question.
that's me too, man. He just act like nobody asked a question.
Yeah, that's
like
kind of disrespectful. Let me say something real quick, man. If somebody already got the mic and they asking a question, it's kind of fucked up to just cut in and ask something else. Just one at a time. Order. Go ahead. Let's try it again. Go ahead.
All right. Can my question be answered? I just want that to be answered. Why is it that
Hey, man, can I ask my question, bro? Can I ask my question?
Oh my goodness.
Can I, man? This dude.
But K,
he was like halfway through his
look,
question. Yo.
But K, he was first though. I ain't gonna lie, K, he was first. That's what I was saying.
So what I was saying, I wanted to ask the women on the panel, how many of y'all have a male gynecologist? Because y'all say men ain't capable of speaking on this subject. I've been listening to the whole thing. Y'all say the men ain't got nothing to say, but I want to know how many of y'all got a man that's a gynecologist. That's my question.
When it comes to our period syncing and that type of stuff, to argue it back and forth,
I have one.
it's happened to us a lot. That's what I'm talking about arguing. As far as a gynecologist, men are the best in my opinion. I always get a male gynecologist. They're
Listen,
they're better than women.
and you know what? Let me ask the women a question. When you go into that male gynecologist, do he ask you what's going on with your vagina, or do he tell you what's going on with it?
He asked, and the thing about male
Exactly.
gynecologists that are better is because since they don't have a vagina, they and to go into the field to be a doctor, they care. They care and want to know everything to help us either be if you're infertile, if you have miscarriages, they care a lot more
You
to
know,
help us than sometimes women do.
And they're
and-
way more detailed. They're way more
No, they're
and you
more
know what?
gentle.
And let me say this: is male
And I don't
gynecologist,
like no woman playing in my coochie.
and it
I
makes
prefer a man.
it makes sense. Now check this out. Check it out. Check it out. It's male gynecologist that teaches menstrual synchrony.
Can I say something? And this is the real reason why, to bring it down and to be 100% real. Black women, as far as like going into the hospital to give birth, the death rates are higher. Sometimes when it's a younger black woman, like my oldest sister, it was years ago when she had I call her my baby. When she had her first child, it was the worst experience for her. The way they treated her, the way she was cut, the way the women. It was the worst experience when she had her first daughter, and it was women that were doing that. They herd us in like cattle. And if you're younger, oh, this is another young black girl with a baby. They're rougher on you, and like it even happened to Serena Williams. They don't take when you say you're in pain, and you know what I'm saying. They'll ignore you, and you damn near die up in there. So as far as like gynecologists, I prefer a man. They're more caring, they're more understanding. If they went to school to really help us, they're not just feeling on us all rough and saying, "Oh, girl, blah blah blah. I had the same thing," and dismiss your pain and things that you're going through. That's what I'm saying. It's
Can,
different. It's
can
different.
I ask my question now?
Hey, guess
I
what?
can't
Nah,
I
nah,
can't
nah,
I can't say it no
nah,
better than
nah,
that.
get, nah,
She said it perfectly.
Y'all
And
ain't
your
talking.
Said it
question is
perfectly.
something that we can't
Yeah.
answer. You're asking a redundant question. That's like me saying, "How do you get blue balls? And what does it look like?" That's not my business, my tea, or my information. You're asking us something that we've
But the
gone
lady,
through and seen and lived
hold
through for
on.
years. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to debate and go back and forth with you about it. I'm just saying it happens a lot and we
Alan,
understand it. What else do you need
I
us
ain't
to
going
answer for
back
you,
and forth
sir?
with you niggas.
Hey,
but
now
that's
What
not.
else
hold
would you
on.
like me to
I ain't trying
answer?
to go back and forth.
Hold on,
I
hold on,
know.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Y'all really beefing with the vaginas today.
Nah, I ain't
Hold
beefing,
on,
bro.
hold on.
I just want to ask it. It's a simple question. I
And
ain't
I
even.
gave you a simple
I
answer.
I
You're trying to
bet you.
be condescending.
But the thing is, you asking. Go ahead, ask your question. I heard it the first time, but ask it again. I already
Okay,
know.
so if they can answer it, that's all I wanted to know. I'm not trying to argue with
Go ahead
nobody.
with
I
your
don't
question.
have a
Go
like.
with your question.
All right. Well, again, why is it that a woman that is not ovulating, or can have kids or whatever, can just hang out with 5 different females for 3 months and start bleeding?
It's called energy transmission.
It happens more than you think, honestly. Now you wanting us to put on a science cap and give you all of that? We don't know, but we know what happens.
Right.
I'm more
Okay.
interested in talking
That's
about
all.
the
That's
You
all.
think
Yeah,
that
that's
could be
all.
like a
I'm not
coincidence?
arguing.
You
Yeah,
think
no,
it
no,
could
no,
have
no.
been just
Go
like
ahead,
a
go ahead.
coincidence?
It is.
Like
It is.
you was going to ovulate anyway.
I'll
It was just you just
quote
happened
this
to be
shit.
around other people. You
So
feel me?
this,
Can
I'm
I
gonna
No,
add
tell
but
you.
something?
she said it was years that she didn't have a cycle, being by herself, and then you get around other women. It could be hormonal energy. I'm telling you, I don't know the exact pure science of it. I can't hit it the nail on the head. I'm
Excuse me.
just saying that it happens.
And
How is
can't
that not
Can
good
I,
enough
and can
answer?
sex and
can I
can
tell you
sex
where it
bring
come
on your
from though?
period too? Having sex bring on your period too, right?
I
Of
mean,
yeah,
course I
yeah.
can.
yes,
Of
it
course
Can
I
can.
I
can.
Yeah,
Can I
I'm
ask
gonna
a
be
for a
honest. I
second if
believe
y'all don't
her. I
mind?
believe her because I'm gonna be honest. I believe
No,
her
no.
because
That's the
at the end of
thing.
the
She's
day,
right.
at the end of the day, a woman can give birth to a child, but the woman don't really know. Like she don't get teach how to give birth to a child. It just happened. So I understand the sister what she
So
talking.
what I want to say is
May I
what they're
ask a
saying is
question?
correct. Oh, damn. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, may I ask a question? Is it possible, maybe we can look at it, when we think about animals that live in herds, in packs, think of your sheep, your goats, that they're always together, always traveling together in groups. You would notice these animals, they all give birth around the same time, around the same day, a couple of days apart. But because they travel in herds, the women they ovulate at the same time, and that's why their herds of birth all around the same time. It happens with all species that lives in herds. So could we look at it like maybe when women gather together for at least 2-3 months, if they're around each other, it's like they are herding together, so that same mechanism kicks in. It's like,
No.
okay, it's ovulation time. It's time to
No,
work.
Hold
You
on,
understand?
sister. I don't want
that
to cut
don't
you off, but
that don't
we
happen
do
that
got
way.
to
Can I
add
please
in the
chime in, man?
fact
I've been
that they
waiting for
do have
about 30
Damn,
minutes.
man, why can't
This is crazy. I've never seen
Look at
no,
something.
how
it's
animals
actually
are born.
can I
One at
say
a time, guys. Go ahead.
I want to say
All right.
this because I looked it up and it is labeled under mythology. It is a myth. Now, what they did,
So it's
they
flat
actually,
Earth.
yeah, right. It's all myths, okay? But they did do a study. They did. They got 1,500 women. Matter of fact, let me just read it. It's a large study conducted by Oxford University and the period tracking app company Clue was the biggest blow yet to the theory of period syncing. Data from 1,500 women demonstrated that it is unlikely that a woman can literally disrupt another woman's period, because that's what y'all talking about.
Hold on, y'all. Damn it, no.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Let him finish, and when he finish, I'm getting the mic.
Right. So when you say
And
that
then
a
I'm
woman,
getting the mic.
right? When you say that a woman,
Come on now. Come on, y'all. Hold on. Let him finish.
I'm just reading what it's saying. It's labeled under mythology, and they actually did a study. They actually studied 1,500 women, but they actually put 186 women in the same dormitory, family members and all. 186, and it did not come back showing that they were sinking and they was having. It was no evidence to back it up, man. So,
Okay.
So we're wrong.
Hold on.
So we're
No.
wrong.
Stop,
y'all can't do me
everybody.
like this. I'm about to wrap it up. I promise you. I'm gonna wrap it up. What I'm saying is what the women are saying. I'm not sitting here telling me that they're lying. I believe them, actually. Like everything that they're saying, I actually believe what they're saying. I don't think they just came up here to tell us a tale. What that woman said happened to her, I believe that it happened. What they're saying happened with their family members, I believe, of friends, I believe that happened. But what I'm saying is, can we prove that this is the reason why it happened? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying y'all are lying, but I fall back. Go
See,
ahead.
Maybe it's a
now,
black thing.
hold
Maybe
on,
it's a
y'all.
black
See,
About the videos I sent, bro.
y'all, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Wait 1 second, sisters. I said, let me get the mic when he's done. I'm gonna be brief. I want to bring some sources to the bill. I know y'all bringing experience. Me and Dread's bringing different sources. So there are sources. There's a tribe called the Yurok tribe, where the women in that tribe have what I said, menstrual synchronicity in this Yurok tribe. They ain't the only tribe. There are other tribes where the women have their periods around the same time, or it's a staggered effect where it happens that way. And there is is evidence out there that shows that women who live together tend to have synchronized menstrual periods. They put the word tend to. That means to say, it tends to happen, but we can't really explain why it happened or if it's really a natural what's going on, but we don't know enough to say that it's a fact or that we're gonna say it's a thing, even though we see it happening. So when anything science calls mythology, I start to look at it deeper. Like I told Dreads, they call flat Earth mythology. They call reincarnation a myth. Like that ain't enough evidence for me, because to me, when enough women tell me that it's real, I have to say to hell with what they're saying. These women wouldn't lie about that, you know what I'm saying? Or why would they? Even women in the chat was like, yeah, that's real. That happens, you know what I'm saying? That's
and not
why.
the race part. What was the race of the women that they did the study on? I don't know, because I can only vouch for Black women.
Thank you. That's why I'm
It
sorry
was
for
all.
cutting
It
you off.
was all. It was all coaches, sweetheart.
That part.
Some men already.
Hey, hey, ladies.
Maybe it's a Black thing.
Hey, ladies, do you think that might be a small portion of the conscious body? You know, like they say, if you're happy, I'm happy. If you're sad, I'm sad. If you're bleeding, I'm bleeding.
Could be. That makes a lot of sense. But we,
You know
All
what?
I
right,
just
Let me
can't.
show
I
you.
don't want to
I'm
beat a
finna
dead
pose this
horse.
Let me
question
say
though.
something. Let me say something else, right? Women, tell me if this true or false, women. If a woman that's healthy and got healthy breasts, if she's around a newborn baby, at some point her breast will start to produce milk even though it ain't her baby. For that.
Yo, that's true. That's
Yes,
true.
that
That's
happens.
true. Especially if you
That's
breastfeed for a
true.
long time.
Right. So it's the same kind of magnetic shit going on. Like with y'all breasts and y'all cycles being synced. Y'all breasts can be
It's
synced with the
pheromones. Yeah.
milk shit. Yeah, it's something going on. They don't want us to know about it. But
It's like
I know y'all ain't lying with this shit. I know it's some deep shit about the women they hiding under mythology and shit.
Because the
That's what
funniest
yeah.
thing about it is, even though breasts are sexualized, they are to give like breasts are to be filled with milk to feed children. That's what we have breasts for, to fill with milk to feed a baby. That's the only reason they sitting up here. I
But
My
we
mean,
supposed to be
sister
drinking
had got
breast
I
milk,
got a
not
pregnant.
cow
question.
milk. We
But
supposed to
let's
My
drink
keep it
breast
to
milk,
the
not cow
ratio that
milk.
a lot of
my
people ain't.
sister
A lot of people don't eat right either. You know, a lot of people don't eat right, so that could be causing somebody to have a cycle ahead of time or late, and then because there's late, the other person can have a regular, and it can happen at the same time. So it's a lot of things.
there's
Unless
nanofibers.
unless
There's
I'm wrong,
nanofibers and nanotechnology in
Hold on,
tampons
man.
and pads and
unless I'm
procedures.
wrong.
Excuse
The
me.
brother
Can I
said
ask
that.
my one question, please? I've been
Because I
holding this
know that a
motherfucker.
lot of things is throwing us off. A lot of things is throwing our bodies off. Let's keep that in mind now. We're
Saying
not,
that.
you know, they putting a lot of shit in our food. They putting shit in our water. So we're gonna ignore that and act like that don't exist. All
Okay,
right.
so basically one of the females said that the moon is a satellite. How the fuck are y'all sinking to phases to a satellite? That's what I'm not understanding. I gotta get that out there because that's contradictory like a motherfucker.
Since the beginning, since they got over
That was the actual initial argument. I don't know how we get on the, you know, the other thing, but that's what I was coming with.
Can I chime in now?
Carbonated chaos.
What's up?
I like that
But
one.
they're proving now that the moon, it's being debunked now that the moon has any effects on our cycle or on the waters, you know, on
Yeah,
the
I've
ocean.
been saying that.
Yeah.
I've been saying that. Yep, you're right. The moon ain't got
Yeah.
no effect.
So
I think it's the women women.
it's the magnetism.
Yeah.
It's the electromagnetism exhuming from each when they're around each other long enough for a long period of time. That electromagnet, they start to work
That's right.
in a unit without them even knowing it. I'm telling
That's
you,
right.
I've had my period when I was younger. Period was so erratic. Sometimes I got it 2 weeks, and I'm around my sister and all my nieces and cousins, and then all of a sudden they get it because they would group up, they get it, and then 2 weeks later I get it with them, and I used to
another
hate
one.
I used to hate going through that. It's like, man, you know.
I used to call that 1-2, skip a few. It come when it want to and surprise the shit out of you. You be
Yeah.
damn, man.
And I'm gonna say this too, like how do a lot of women? Let's be real. Like, do y'all believe that GMOs ain't in your food and certain chemicals are not in your food now? You don't
Okay,
think
well,
of course.
that have
yeah,
something
but
to do?
I'm
Because a
talking.
lot of women, let's be real, like a lot of women, I don't know, I'm just throwing this out there. A lot of women can be having irregular cycles to begin with because there's so much poison in our food and water. So
But see,
we
I'm a little seasoned. I'm a little bit older, so when I was, coming up eating that and have all this stuff on every corner and all this stuff back in the cuts, I'm a little older, so I get what you're
Yeah,
saying. But I'm not 19
It
eating
doesn't
McDonald's
have
every
nothing to
day
do with the
and can't
synchronism.
cook. I know how to cook, and we grew up
right,
eating
but not all
greens
women,
and
yeah, but not all women are eating healthy. You see what I'm saying?
There are
No, but
days.
see, no, brother, I'm from the islands, right? And when I came to America in
So am
1975, I mean, all we eat is fresh food. I didn't know anything about canned foods until I came to this country. But still, yet my parents, they cook, we cook the fresh vegetables, till this day. I don't like canned foods. I can't deal with anything canned. It has to be fresh, right? So
Because you can taste the
but me
iron in
going,
it.
before GMO was even ever a term, before we know about Monsanto or any of these people, before these names or terms ever existed, I was going through these stages as a teenager here in this country.
But they
So
were putting,
so
but
GMO
Queen,
wasn't around yet,
but Queen, no,
then,
no, no,
so
no,
you
no,
can't
no,
use
Queen,
that
Queen.
excuse.
But GMOs was
Yo, I
around
think
before.
fruits and
Hold on, hold on.
vegetables was like the first
GMOs been
GMOs.
around before they even called it GMOs.
Yeah,
The only thing is we just starting to expose it, and we starting to shed light on it. But these people have been doing this shit. They've been putting GMOs in our food since the 50s. Let's keep it real.
I think the first GMOs was like fruits and vegetables and shit.
Yeah.
All the shit they spray on top of it, but back in the cuts when we were younger, we barely ate out. You better eat what's at the house. People actually cooked food. We
Exactly.
ate food. It wasn't always Mickey D's and Taco Bell and all this fast food stuff that we eat now. We used to be able. We had 3 good 4 solid meals, regular
Have you
food,
ever seen
rice and beans,
have you ever seen the real
gravy,
bananas? Have you ever seen the small bananas? Those are the real bananas.
Yeah,
Bananas,
yeah, or
they're not
or
supposed
like
to
natural carrots.
Yeah,
Yeah, the real banana
Small.
starts with a 9. They got a number 9 on the front of like the real
Well,
ones.
I got a banana tree outside. Matter of fact, I can show it to you. I got a banana tree, real banana. This is how you know a real banana. A real banana has a big ass seed at the bottom of it. It's a big ass thicket. Y'all remember them? Y'all remember the seed?
It has the red, yeah, it has like a big red flower also hanging
That's when you
down.
know you have the real banana. If
That's
you don't
the
got no
real,
seed in there,
right.
that's clone, bro. GMO.
When I lived in,
and then the real ones got seeds in them.
when I lived in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
they used to have pomegranate trees. Oh, when we was kids, we used to fuck them pomegranates up and have red everywhere. My mama used to curse me out. They had pomegranate trees, lemon trees, everything. We used to get them right off the thing and rinse them and eat them. Don't nobody eat like that no more. That's what I'm saying.
We all know the food is messed up, but we ain't even talking about the nanofibers and nanotechnology that are in pads, diapers, and tampons that are causing fibroids and cervical cancer and all of that. And I sent videos to Brother Sanchez email with a video of me opening the tampon, showing the nanofibers moving on camera, and I can actually do it live right here too.
They just took Neutrogena. You know how Neutrogena?
Show me that. That's scary.
Just took the aerosol because the aerosol was giving it had carcinogen. It had carcinogen cancer.
Deodorant give you cancer from the aluminum, but I have like the I only buy 100% cotton organic tampons, but those are not right labels, because when I those are the only ones I buy. I went and got the honey pot ones. I went and got a whole bunch of different tampons labeled as organic, 100% cotton. And Q can vouch for me because he's seen the videos that I sent. I opened each one on camera, sent videos. They're all moving with nanofibers. All of them.
I gotta see that.
That video to me too.
I sent it to Brother Sanchez email.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely got to change it.
My wife, she actually make our
antiperspirant.
deodorant, dog. We don't even buy deodorant. She make our soap. She
Use
make our
lemon.
deodorant, all that. She make everything, lotion, all that.
What are some good brands that aren't
man,
antiperspirant? Do y'all do you got any brands that you use that's not antiperspirant?
I use Hello.
Yeah. Is that aluminum zirconium shit you talking about? That's in the antiperspirant. That stuff do mess you up over years and years and years of use.
All of that is carcinogens. All of that.
Yeah.
All of that falls under carcinogens.
I used to love Degree, man. I love Degree, man. I'm about to stop using that shit. That shit been fucking my arm up lately.
And some people don't understand the severity of nanotechnology in pads, tampons, and diapers. I still don't think people understand or grasp the importance of that.
Heck yeah, all this stuff is bad for your pores.
You know what?
That's why Johnson and Johnson always getting sued. They've been getting sued since we was babies.
Yeah,
Johnson and Johnson.
They might as well go out of business.
Yeah, and I know niggas don't want to be musty, but you know we ain't designed to be putting powders and deodorants and stuff in our.
It's the antiperspirant.
They got chemicals and stuff.
You don't supposed to do that.
key lime pills.
Look, all you gotta do,
like aluminum and stuff like
all
that.
you gotta do is get some baking soda. All you gotta do is get some baking soda and rub it under your arm.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is though.
A line.
Bro Sanchez is right though because
deodorant.
Goddamn baking soda.
Because if you think about it, when you start to sweat, the things that you put in your body, sometimes you can smell it coming out your pores. So if I now I got to give a shout out to the brother Alkaline because he right about the diet and shit. Because if you start eating more healthier, you won't even have to use that stuff anyway. Because even when you sweat, it won't be an odor coming out of your body. You won't have that odor and that stench. But I fall back.
Y'all niggas watch your ass. I will never stink.
How many of you guys? I'm sorry. How many of you guys are old enough to remember when McDonald's was suing Alpo because Alpo buys all the leftover meats and they get it at a cheap price. They, the whatever is left from the hogs, the pigs, the dog, whatever, they usually bought it from all the meat farms at a low price. Do you guys, who here is old enough to remember when McDonald's took Alpo to court because they say Alpo was cornering the market of the meat? Let me tell you something. The things I've been telling women since the 80s, I don't use tampons. It was something my conscience told me back then, like, why are you plugging this up? It's supposed to come out. And I used to tell women, no, that blood is supposed to come out. Once you're going to start plugging it up and all that, that's no good. Something just kept telling me that's no good. So for me, I never use tampons. It's like just some.
There's nanofibers and graphene oxide in pads also. I'm just throwing that out there.
You see that? This is what I'm saying. But it's for me, it's a bit safer if at least the pad is on the outside. These nanos are not being inserted up in you where, it's being dissolved and spread through your bloodstream, But what's safe nowadays? That's why
I believe the nanofibers are there to take DNA from us and send them back to the government as they're like robots.
Hey, speaking about that, Sanchez. Sanchez.
They got all the DNA they want for you from birth. And the DNA they got that from birth.
There was a study.
I think the government just wants us to die. That's
the nanobots. Those are nanofiber robots.
Floor burn for real though. Them things. I don't know. That shit's weird.
Can I ask the panel?
You know what? Y'all know I just fucked the whole chat room up, right? Hey, they laughing their ass off. I'm about to fuck y'all up too. Hold up. Cause we was talking about deodorant, right? What kind of deodorant you use? And I had to hit them with this shit right here. Hold on. Let me find it for y'all. Wait for it.
You ain't talking about that Tussies.
Hey, you know I got
Tussie.
Hey, look.
The Tussie boy. If you from Alabama, you know about that.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. If you ain't never rubbed none of this shit under your armpits, you ain't black, far as I'm concerned.
What the damn? Vaseline around your lips.
Yo, that shit look like state deodorant.
I ain't never seen that shit.
Yo, this is cream deodorant that you rub under your shit with your hand. It ain't no stick. Yeah.
Is it antiperspirant?
I haven't seen that in years since I was a kid.
I was about 5, 6 years old last time I seen it.
Back in like 2009, 2010, there was this elderly West Indian woman, and she was asking me, my mother, like, you guys, you know, where I can find any Tussie deodorant? And we were like, Tussie, what's that? And then no, and then she started, and me and my mother went on a hunt for my months, and they start telling us, yeah, they stopped making it. But this woman swore by it. She says, oh my God, that's the only thing that I use all my life. It's the only thing I ever use. It's the only thing that keep me from perspiring. It's the best thing on the market, she said. But supposedly they discontinued it. And so it's funny you're bringing this up. What is it about it?
It's probably not antiperspirant. That's why.
You know what it is about this shit? It was cheap as fuck. You could get a whole little can of that shit, and all your little brothers. See, let me show you some. The reason your mama bought. Look, hold up, yeah, look, check it out. This why look, niggas bought this cause look, if they all don't want to share a stick, right? Cause if they all got to pass that stick, you know, and his hair on it, so niggas can just dip their hand in a little bucket, get their own little portion. And guess what? For a small price, you could get that little bucket or go for it. It don't take a lot of that shit. It's concentrated. That shit strong to the motherfucker. And you know what? Cream deodorant, boy, that look funny today in 2021. Cream deodorant.
Doing improved.
Oh shit.
The best deodorant right now in the market is the one made it. Is actually all like, it doesn't have no metals, no aluminum, because a lot of the deodorants have like metals on it, and that's
aluminum.
Aluminum, yeah, and that's what the sister's talking about, like micro and like nanotechnology and a lot of those things.
Bro Sanchez, you want to know how they
called breast cancer in women is
you
that
know how they pimping women? You know how they
antiperspirant.
They pimping women too on chemicals, because I was one of the people that always had a perm, weave, all that kind of stuff, right? And then when I went natural, everything I put in my hair is organic, everything. And I use raw honey, raw coconut oil, like everything I put in my hair is organic and it grows out. And so like perms and all that kind of stuff that they tell women to put in their hair that they need, that's just a money grab. That's not nothing good.
That's what I said. That's why I ain't want to find that fruit.
Hey,
that perm shit is like the worst shit you could put in your hair. That shit clean rust off metal.
And you know the thing that I'm gonna say, just speak for myself, because I know there's women with good hair and whatever. Because my hair, when we were growing up, they would tell us, "Oh, your hair's nappy. You need a perm." So of course, growing up, we wanted straight hair, perms, barrettes. Man, when I say that hair, perms and all that kind of stuff, weaves and braids and all that crap, it just pulls it out, and we get bald and have traction alopecia. So then you want to go get that fixed, so you're spending more money when all you got to do is I use raw organic coconut oil, raw organic honey, all the things that I put into my hair, conditioners and that type of stuff. They hustling us on the money too, because the women that wear weaves, not all of them. Some of them only got a patch of hair underneath it because it's the worst, but they'll market it as though that's the best thing for Black women, and it's really not. And our hair is not nappy.
Also, sister, back in the days, hair was criminalized. You know, like now more than, you know, not as it should be, but now I think there's more hair rights. I think there's more jobs that will allow a person to have dreadlocks, will allow the person to have a different color compared to before. Like you know, the Bob Marleys of these days were being looked up as like inferior, or you know, even by us, you know, people of color, you know, that we looked at them as like, oh, you are a thug, or you are, you know, beneath. So I think,
and I was wrong. Yeah,
a lot of women are more,
that is true.
Like even the military just passed a law that they allowing more Black haircuts. So you know, like if you have a straight hair, you good. But if you have some type of before, you couldn't have any type of braids. So now they're allowing them to have them in a bun or things like that. The men, not yet. So when you join the military, you know, Brother Sanchez will tell you they'll take all your identity, like, but your hair, like, is very important because, like, I think your hair is like energy. Like your hair is kind of like your antenna. Like
this. Hey, look, bro, it starts from this. You gotta be able to look at your daughter in kindergarten, right? Her hair nappy as shit. and you gotta be like, "You beautiful," and send her to school. If not, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a just for me, just to comb through the hair. It's gonna look natural for a minute, but in the same token, they just trying to untangle their hair, and then that get them caught into the I need straight hair. You don't need straight hair. You need to blow that shit out so you can fucking style it and line it up and cut off the baby hair and still make it presentable. You don't need it straight. And then once you try to get it straight, they think you're trying to look like a white woman. But go ahead.
And see, you know what's good hair? Good hair is healthy hair. Good hair is healthy hair. Our hair, honestly, it's not nappy. Us that have like 4C like me, it just needs a lot of conditioner. If I was to wet my hair and come on camera, I have Shirley Temple curls in my hair. But I had to get there because I was getting perms. I know that we get conditions and say her hair's nappy, but it just takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of care. And our hair is really long and beautiful and soft and pretty and gorgeous. And I wish more women would really see that. I love my hair. And before I was one of the people that always had a perm and didn't understand why people were fighting for dreads and fighting for braids. But now, if someone told me that I couldn't have my natural hair, I'd walk out. No, nothing's touching my hair. No heat, no chemical. Like, I love it. It's beautiful, but it does take work. Our hair ain't nappy. It's beautiful.
My ex-girlfriend, she went natural.
Yeah.
When she went natural, we found out it was more expensive to go natural than it was to keep the weave. You know what I mean? Because those natural hair salons, they charge.
Hey, if you natural, all you need to do is use water every day and it'll change your texture. I promise. Like, my hair is like 4Z. I got the nappiest hair ever. And I started washing my hair with water only. And that shit changed my hair texture. My hair started looking like water waves, like 3C almost.
But I isn't nappy about dreadlock. Just really quickly, the term dreadlocks, I heard the reason why they call them dreads is because a long time ago, like a long time ago, when we used to have our dreads, they used to grow really, really long. I've even seen people with dreads this long, like from their head to their feet, literally. And they used to be thick. And I heard that we would actually fight with our hair. We would use it like ropes, and we would rope people and fight and do all type of things, you know, with our locks.
Hold on, where you heard that at?
Like Michonne.
Yeah, that is true.
Can I just say
that's where the Medusa store came from.
It's some rosters that got they lock so thick and like that shit just form like a crown on around their shit. That's what they call it, the crown. They don't got like the salon locks. They got like a big ass nappy ball.
Too much hair talk for me. Let me run my fingers
Hey,
through
hello?
your hair.
I used to have dreadlocks, and the hair that I have right now.
Change up, man. Change up.
Say I lay my hands on anybody talking about they about to throw some hair at me.
Let me just talk.
Hey.
Yeah,
So
we
like-
don't want to hear about hair for real.
No. But I'm saying the hair that I have now is basically I untangle my dreadlocks.
We
So
don't
when
care.
so the term dreads, I think the term dreads is because every day you lose a lot
Now
of
the
hair.
women, I know the women gon' go in on it, right? But y'all guys can't be talking about no hair.
Cause y'all niggas is bald. Y'all just mad cause y'all niggas is bald. If you don't grow hair, you bald. But if you got long hair like I do,
It's just a shallow topic, man. That's all. Yo, man.
Wear a hat. Put a hat on. I feel your pain.
Let's make it deeper. I got the top right here. It's all the way down to my back.
I don't know how we went from
I
nanotechnology to
got
hair.
dreads down my back, and I really don't care about hair.
So what's the plan if they gonna start going door to door jabbing motherfuckers with the ATF and the probably
I'm shooting.
I ain't heard that shit. The ATF.
Hey, no, they
can't even do that. I don't even know where they get that from.
Here's what y'all ain't understanding, right? When you start
You have to
dealing
hold me down and do it. I'm not gonna take it willingly. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna stand my ground and just try to hold my rights. It's my right that I don't have to submit to that. Doing that bullshit.
And
I got my own.
Listen right quick, bro.
Unless you're in the asylum, that's your right.
Motherfucker, man, hold on, bro.
Hey, hello. Can I ask a question real quick?
Hold up, let Drop go first, and salutes to Q Bryant, man, and to everybody with their hands up. I'm gonna go to y'all. You got it, Drop. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I was saying was this is where these you know them weird ass people that be at them Trump support things. This when they gonna play their role. You're not coming here and giving my daughter shit. That's what they gonna say, bro. And they gonna come out with them rifles. They gonna have them big pickup trucks and all that. So don't think that they gonna ever be able to mandate anything in America if them motherfuckers ain't standing for it.
Well, you know how to enforce it. They're gonna shake the spoon at people. They're gonna make it, they're gonna make you starve.
Put the period on the thing or nothing. I was just talking like, and you was like, I said I was talking, and you was like, but look, and I was like, all right, cool.
I thought you was done. You talk slow, so I thought you was done. My bad, man.
I was just bringing entertainment. You got it. Go ahead.
Hey, so check it out. So check it out. You ain't got to debate him, bro. Like I got an order. It ain't a random bill, bro. I just got through saying let drop go, and then I'm gonna get to some of these hands that's raised. Y'all, you ain't hear me? So let him go. You know what I'm saying? And just let me move on. Like we just let him have that. Like I don't think what he said deserves any. Just he said something. Now we could go and let somebody else say something. You know what I'm saying? It can do that sometime it can go like that. Hey, go ahead. Grown whining perspective.
You got
I had my hand up from earlier.
Oh, that is right. That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah. It was from earlier.
All right. So hey,
just got butt in. You ain't learned that yet.
Hey, Adrian. Hey, Adrian, you got the floor, man. I'm going to the hands real quick, y'all. Respect the order real quick. People ain't spoke yet.
Thank you, bro. No, it was. I wanted to mention something when Dredd had the mic. It was to do with the GMO stuff, and he reckoned it came into play a long time ago, which I kind of agree. I kind of agree that the GMO stuff came into play when the farming got industrialized, you know, from when it was more people that was doing it on their own land when it got industrialized. Really, I think that's when the GMO come into play.
Yeah, we've been genetically modifying organisms for a long time. Shit, even the pit bull is a GMO animal. Like most of these animals, like, yeah, it's a GMO. Guess what? You're a GMO human, Adrian.
Yeah, I know.
We're genetically modified too, yeah. So terraforming is something that already took place to a certain level, but now they about to go to a next level with it, a new reset, you know, rewriting this thing again. That's crazy that on Darwin's timeline, what they got these different types of human that walk the earth. I don't believe in evolution. I think it was different environments that these different types of man built on the earth at different times, different ways he harnessed energy, different diets for that created a different type of man at a different time. So that kind of evolution based upon these type of human types was separated based upon they society. How did they society interact with the environment during their time? It'll change their chemistry from ours, and you'll be able to separate humans by type based upon their age, like Stone Age, this, that. But it's like I'm saying, is truth hidden behind lies.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, very true.
So yeah, let me see. Tight as hell. You wanna get in? Anybody with their hands up? Who next? Tight as hell.
Yeah. I just kind of wanted to bring up something real quick that I seen online. I don't know if everybody been seeing this, but this is guy on TikTok. He go by name of like Sauce09 or something. But y'all remember seeing like, you know, the bombs blowing up in the sea and shit?
Bombs blowing up in the sea. I don't.
Yeah, that's where they was like testing atomic bombs in the ocean.
Yeah, it was on June 18th. June 18th is when they did it. And then a couple weeks later, you saw that little like big old ring of fire in New Mexico. But what I want to touch on was like when he was on the boat, like he was talking about he was hearing sirens and all this other stuff. And he actually threw something in the water, and then like it actually like came back out of him. And then like a couple days ago, he had gotten into a car crash, but thankfully he okay. So I was just saying, like, if anybody heard about that, because that's kind of weird. Ain't nobody talking about it.
Yeah,
I'm about to do that. The mermaid singing.
I'd be lying if I told you I follow a lot of the news stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Okay.
that's why to the most I'll just watch Citizen, man, to fill me in on all that type shit to where I can just skip over all that shit. Salutes to Citizen, man. One thing I was wondering about was like, somebody was telling me Dr. Fauci's wife was had some kind of conflict of interest with the whole jab thing, but I ain't really confirmed that yet. I'm trying to put together a stream and a presentation for the jab. It's gonna be big because I got a lot of new. Hey, Citizen, man, check this out, bro. If you want to collab on me with that shit about Fauci, that'll be fire. Like on my main channel, because it's a lot of new updated shit with this jab that I gotta come bring to y'all, man. I've been researching some shit, but I want to do some more digging first.
Bro Sanchez.
Yeah. Talk to me.
I wanted to build up on that Dr. Fauci situation. I heard some other stuff about him, like when he grew up in the silent era. It was like interesting what I read upon. Like he was in that little era where they was real quiet and it was part of these cults and stuff. And he was like a Freemason. It's a deep story. I can't go into detail. I got to go back to the article to read into it. But it's some deep stuff. Like during the 60s, I want to say, he was part of this group cult. And it was all about genocide. And he didn't get caught up in it, but he was about to get caught up in it if he was to further himself in that group that he was in during the like 1967, 68. I had read upon it. I gotta look more into it. But yeah, he was part of, that genealogist, Bill Gates and all of them. His great grandfather was part of that Spanish flu era. He actually donated, into that vaccine. Bill Gates' great grandfather. So it goes hand in hand with what they doing and stuff.
Yo, I was thinking about that too. How like why all of a sudden, like not all of a sudden, but throughout history, how have these secret societies all become united? Like they've been able to infiltrate other shit, but how come nobody was able to infiltrate them and like break them up over centuries and centuries? Like, are these people like
kind of hard?
They grew up in that silent era.
It's kind of hard to infiltrate the people who kind of invented infiltration.
Right.
And once you a peasant and you on that side,
Just said a whole lot there, brother Sanchez.
Hold on, bro. That said a great lot. I'm telling y'all, once you a peasant and you stand on that side, then you the people that they controlling, right? So and then they make sure the peasants stay on that side. This is why they don't marry a peasant. This is why to this day the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Y'all stay on that side of the drawbridge. We'll let a couple in here and there and make them boule, and then y'all can feel like y'all actually doing something when y'all not doing shit. We gotta tear the system down. But go ahead, y'all got it.
Well, you gotta understand what Freemasons. It goes all the way back to the Tower of Babel in their mythology, and you got different type of Freemasons in every culture around the world. They may call themselves different things, but they all bring themselves back to that mythological story of the Tower of Babel being one challenging God. You get what I'm saying? And so like we being on the outside, we can't, it's hard to infiltrate that one mind that they have as a group, even though they may have their own little infights and things of that nature, but it still goes back to the fact that they have that agenda. They have one agenda. You get what I'm saying? So that's how that pretty much works.
But what I'm saying is like how have over time, it's like these dudes was specifically selected, you know what I'm saying? Through like maybe family, maybe like some kind of bloodline, everybody a part of one bloodline, you know what I'm saying? Where it gotta be something deeper that's unifying them other than just being a Freemason.
Well, it just like what, like I got approached when I was in college to be a Freemason, and what it really came down to is just I had my own beliefs that didn't allow me to join. But they look for the people that are stars, that are the bright students, athletes, anybody that you can imagine that's like pretty much alpha. They will approach them at some point.
Basically, if you're influential, any kind of influence, and they want you.
Basically, like if you join like a frat, like go to college, you join a frat, you're basically a Freemason as well. You might as well say I'm a Freemason if I'm in the Greek society, the Alpha, the Delta, the Theta, the Phi Sigma. All these societies are Freemasons.
Right.
Because they gotta go to a ritual. They gotta go through a ritual. If you go through a ritual, you're gonna be the head man in charge, but you're not really gonna be at the top of the rank because you're not going to a real lodge. Like the college is like the playground. But a lodge.
No, the Masons are in college, down to the security guards.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
I'm in Atlanta where Morehouse is, so it's so many boule. Like I know people in the boule. It's a lot of that stuff going on. We have a lot of Masonic lodges. The Fraternal Order of Police is literally like 10 minutes from where I used to live at in College Park.
Good boy.
The FTOP, yeah.
And like since Bro Sanchez brought up Steve Coakley and stuff, man. Steve Coakley was on to something, man. Maybe that's why they got him out of here. Because a lot of this stuff, man, he was unlocking minds and like unifying people to break from this whole thing, and they got him up out of here for that.
Hey, what's good, my brother Jermaine Parker? What's good, my brother? Hey,
good, bro. Just got back to the desk.
Good boy.
Hey, welcome back to the round table, my brother. Yes, salutes. We
Appreciate
got some.
that,
Hey, Coakley was making fools nervous.
Hey, we got some new sisters on the panel, man. That's what's up, bro. I'm glad to see some new people joining too, man. Hey, who is the silent leader?
Maybe me.
It is I, blonde. It's like, no.
Hey, bro, it's me, Eric D, bro. I gotta live up to my motto.
Oh shit, that's Eric Deep. All right, I was just wondering, man.
Hey, enjoying the show so far, Sanchez, man. The show lit right now, bro.
Hey, salutes, Eddie Ice. Appreciate it, man. Hell yeah.
Like I think if we follow what Steve Coakley left behind, I think we could really point out who which fraternities and shit is a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
you know what it is, bro?
Kind of break free.
You know what it is? It's a lot of compartmentalization, and it's a lot of fake projection. So basically making it seem like it's a good organization. Like, okay, you're joining this to be an upstanding human being. And this is the way to enlightenment. You know how many Masons I've talked to that feel like they're actually being a good guy, you know, and being encouraged to be a good person when they don't really understand the underlying philosophy of the control mechanism that they're involved in when they deal with this Freemasonry. See, the real telltale sign of it, guys, is real simple. It's if they got to make it secret, that's already a red flag right there. If it's got to be secret, it's a red flag. It's because the truth is free and open. Anything relating to the truth is there for you. Nature reflects the truth to you every day, every single moment. Nature shows you the absolute truth. You know what I'm saying? Everything reflecting that truth. So if somebody got to sit here and try to say, okay, well, I'm going to section off a part of something that you already inherited, as a living being, you inherited this knowledge. I'm gonna section it off and sell it to you. You know, that's how you know you're dealing with these snake oil salesmen. You know what I'm saying?
And you basically,
But also
and you
with-
basically buying into a club too. Like he said, like anything secret, you know, is we should be concerned about it, right? Because any kind of sworn secret cults within America may be a foreign or domestic threat. So just the fact that America has Freemasons, fraternal orders, and all that is anti-constitutional. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, it's a secret club that if you buy into it, you're buying into the American dream. In other words, the American dream is for sale. It ain't nothing you work hard for. You buy into it in this club. And the people who buy, it's a business, and you basically buying stock into this dream. The more you invest into it, the more of it you get, just like stock. So the people who paying the most dues in these lodges and shit, they got 10, 20 mansions, man. Like these people are filthy. You can't imagine the lifestyle some of these folks living. And it don't even be like your rappers and celebrities and all them. It be people you don't even know their name.
Like the people behind the camera.
Yeah,
hey yo,
yeah.
Hold on, let me say
I
this.
think
What goes on? I gotta bully the mic because y'all won't let me get it. What I'm saying is, people join these sororities and fraternities and these cults and all these things for opportunity. They not actually joining because we're a brotherhood. They joining for devilish reasons.
right
This
for
is
personal gain. Yeah.
this why at the end of the day they can be controlled. They not, if you go in there and try to change the order for the good of the people, I bet they kick you out. Guaranteed.
They ain't gonna kick you out, they're gonna kill you. Yo,
go ahead.
I think Steve Coakley went wrong where he was trying to point out the agents and bring a case in a court that's surrounded by agents. You know what I'm saying? Like he was talking about like bring the agents to the forefront so we can bring them in a court of law and show them what we have against them for the crimes that they committed against black folk or even just Americans or across the world, period. So you can't convict an agent and asking judgment from an agent. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah, but the thing about that Freemasonry, what you got to understand, somebody asked what unites them. It's the Tower of Babel. And like one master mason told me, he said, we no longer build with bricks, we build with the hearts of men. You know what I'm saying? So their whole thing is to change your mindset when it comes to nationality, your race, whatever it is. Their whole thing is to get the one world government, just like the Tower of Babel, to challenge God. And like they view God as a racist and a segregationist. When he broke up with them with the language and stuff, you just got to understand their mindset as a whole when it comes down to it. So just that key about they no longer build with bricks, they build with the hearts of men. If once you understand that, then you pretty much understand Freemasonry from that point.
But the crazy part is the Freemasons is the ones who told you about the Tower of Babel. Like nobody would know about that shit except for from the Christian Bible and all that shit. And they the ones who made the damn thing. So could that Tower of Babel even work? Could it be even real? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Can I chime in?
Yeah, let's let that brother
just chime in, dude.
You got it, brother. Go ahead.
Yo, what's up, brother Sanchez? I've been listening to you for a while. I never wanted to jump on, but I got a topic, right? Because I hear everybody, we all debating about this and that. But in all actuality, dealing with this government we're arguing about, like we're under their jurisdiction. So what you got to understand is when they took jurisdiction over us is when we started going through all this, but can't nobody really tell you what happened in 1700s and 1800s because that's what history gets confused at. But like a lot of these people that we see behind the camera, we don't know who they are. These people have their nationalities, so therefore they can play a role in the matrix. But as long as you have a social security number, you're in the matrix. But once you claim your nationality and you give it back, you're out the matrix now. You're no longer in the number system. But as long as you're under jurisdiction, you're going to go through whatever because we're under a colorable law. And, you know, that was created at a certain point in time. But, like, we can all argue about history this, history that, from Africa this. But Black is not tied to a treaty. A nationality is tied to a treaty. So if you really want to know where you're from, try to claim your nationality by denouncing your 14th Amendment, and then you only can claim what you're tied to by records. So if you think you're from Africa and you're going to try into that treaty, it's not possible. You know what I'm saying? So just to wake everybody up, I don't want to argue about where we're from. The treaty shows you where you're from, shows you what you're tied to, because they're over our treaty. This is an emergency government.
Where does the treaty say we're from?
Oh, so hold on. This is what I'm trying to tell you, though, Brother Sanchez. So it's going to, when you go back to history, right? When you want to claim, see, if you know us as being the original people, our treaty, we're tied to plenty treaties since it first started, right? But at the same time, too, throughout all these post-dynamics and pre-dynamic timing, you know what I'm saying? The blood is what keeps the ruling going on, nobility and things like that. So when you tie all their bloodlines back, you're going to see it's going to be tied to like royalty. But to get out, I don't want to get too deep in that, but to get under
get too deep in it.
Exactly. That's why I want to build with you personally. But in order for you to get from out of the matrix, you have to denounce being a 14th Amendment citizen, which puts you under the colorable law, because the government can only run this government dealing with colors. They can't do it by nationality.
We're gonna have to have a stream on that. You know.
I've heard that 1,000 times.
But I got the proof behind it.
Let me ask you a question. Have you challenged that in court? Have you been to court as a Moor? Because that's what you're talking about.
This is what I'm telling you, because you know how you seen plenty of Moors got locked up because they know the knowledge, but they don't know how to really. The thing is, you can know what you want to know, but when they recognize it and greet you like that, then you know it's for sure. Of course, we know the truth about a lot of things. You feel me? But in order for you to do it, you have to show them how they got.
And have you been to court though? Have you did that in court?
See, I got a fair case. I got a homeboy did it. 2 homeboys working on it now. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Like I'm going through this. But me speaking to Bro Sanchez, I'd rather give him more facts about me because this is panel. You feel me? But what I'm saying here is we all are under the 14th Amendment citizens. But you got to find out what we had going on before they took jurisdiction. Because if you notice, anytime they tell you they got jurisdiction, like what does that mean? You know, we don't know what that means when you find out. So when you go to court, right, you will have to bring up things as far as like who was the last. Like when we had our government, can't nobody tell you who we had in office. But the last governor of North Carolina, if you read the last letter, you know, because he was like really the last person kind of tied into the treaty. So when you read that letter and you see how he got took out of office from the military, in order for him to get it back, he had to go through the law to get it back. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they just took everything from us. Like, no, they did it by law. So in order for you to reverse it, you have to do it by law. So you have to show them what a separation comes in that with the treaty they broke, because they broke a treaty. You know what I'm saying? So you have to
but
show
you gotta understand something called the Patriot Act, though, brother.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
So check this out, right? See, I can't speak for every nationality.
Yeah, I don't really want to hold this conversation too long about sovereignty and
but this is what I want you to do, Brother Sanchez. Like I don't want to do it neither, because see, it's going to lead everybody everywhere else. But when I show you these facts, as far as just think about 14th Amendment, and in order for you to get jurisdiction or lose jurisdiction, you have to denounce that. So you have to know what that means, and knowing what that means is denouncing something. So you have to come under jurisdiction of something, right? And what is that? What can it be? And that's what everybody has to figure out, and then they'll see what's really going on, brother. You know.
Now, I'm a person who's been there, done that. I'm just trying to say to you is that I have did the paperwork way back in 2008. I've been to court and everything, and I'm letting you know now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those Moors that talk all that good talk, but they'll leave you stranded in the end. So
no, I'm not talking about it. See, this is the thing. It's not when you go to court for yourself. A Moor is not going to be in court for you denouncing your 14th Amendment.
But if you talking about a treaty, you're talking about a treaty of peace and friendship. That's what you're talking about.
But I'm saying is you have to be
so like so the thing is, if you're talking about that, you're talking about you a Moor at that point.
I mean, but see, you can tie into these Indians too without saying being the more. You got to know your part of history that you want to claim your sovereignty to.
Yo, isn't the 14th Amendment about like the abolishment of slavery only like slavery is only punishable by
I'm sorry to mute you, my brother, but listen, man, y'all gotta understand right quick. I'm struggling to continue right now, man. Like
Can I change the subject, Sanchez?
Yo, check it out. Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta
take your ass to sleep.
I gotta shut this shit down because it's no longer a morning show. Like, you know, the whole show was wake your ass up. Like it's afternoon time. So I gotta end this one and come back with the Turn Up Tuesday setup because it's starting to look cause it ain't morning no more. And I need to go have lunch anyway. I'm hungry than a motherfucker. So I'm gonna go have lunch. I'm gonna relax a minute and I'm gonna come back this evening with the regular Tuesday Turn Up Tuesday joint, man.
Hey, bro, Sanchez, when you come back, bro, I want to tell you
Yeah,
about
go
what
fill
they
up,
was
bro.
talking. Hey, hold on, bro. Hey, bro, Sanchez, when you come back, I got a picture this dude sent me on Facebook, and what he sent me was his actual card that the United States gave him. He's a Moor. He went through everything. He got the actual freedom card. I got the picture.
Brother. This
I
shit
got
real.
the
I can
picture
show
in my
facts.
phone. So I want to give it to you. I tried to post it, but it wouldn't let me post it in the back. But I'm telling you, bro, I got the picture. I saved it just for this conversation. Because he did.
I got facts to prove it, bro.
Peace and love, everybody. Y'all have a great.
Hey, peace
Have
and
a good
love
one.
to all of y'all.
Peace
Hey,
and love.
I
Yeah,
see,
peace and love,
I
y'all.
see,
Yo,
I see y'all later.
That's
later.
crazy, bro. Sanchez gonna light the blunt and leave. How you gonna light the blunt and leave, man? Come on, man.
Make sure y'all have some fire
I was feeling this
topics
build
and
though.
some.
I ain't gonna lie.
Make sure.
Yeah, that nigga
Hey,
bro
look.
Sanchez lit the blunt.
Check it
Like,
out. When I come back, man, y'all have some fire for me, man. Have some fire for me.
Hey, bro, Sanchez, I got some fire for you. I've been waiting for you.
All right, I'm definitely. I'll be back, man. This gonna be the same link if y'all want to keep this link, but I'm gonna have it back out there. But I'll see y'all in a few, man.
I want to bring some facts to the.
All right,
I want to bring some
All right, peace, everybody.
Well, I'm
Everybody
listening
stay
if
safe out
somebody.
there.
If y'all hanging on, if y'all staying on, I'm staying on. Y'all
Peace up. Yeah, man, we got the, morning time over, So now let's go have lunch and I'll come back. I ain't gonna lie, that was a these been some lit streams on here though. I can't cap. I want to appreciate everybody who supported this morning show with any donations. Peace to everyone who gave super chats. I see you out there. Okay, salutes to the OG Leo, sending in a Cash App donation. Oh, and for my brother Citizen Man as well, sent in a Cash App donation. And I'm trying to set up a show with Citizen Man. I'm gonna try to reach out to him and see do he wanna go live with me on this Dr. Fauci shit. And update us with what's going on with that whole side, and we can pick his brain and catch up with this Afghan war and all of that too. So yeah, man, salute the Citizen, man. Hey, salutes to my brother Ross Kaz at Vote Comedian Podcast. Thank you for the donation, my brother, and thank you for joining us today as well. And yeah, guys, I'll be back in a few, man. Salute to everybody who sponsors on